Hello, my goth girl anime friendo chat. How you doing out there? You guys having a good one? Yeah, it's me. Big surprise. I literally found this game about 30 minutes before going live. It's like, oh, that looks right up my alley, and here I am gonna play it. There's a reason why I called you all goth girls too, and there's also a reason why I called you like anime because I'm gonna be playing an anime horror game soon that you probably have seen. Also, Puff, thank you for the 30 bits. You and Lucky should play Baldur's Gate 3 together or a co-op Resident Evil 5 together. I think we'd like Resident Evil 5 would drive a wedge between us. Something about that game. You know, I don't want to associate negative thoughts to that game with anyone. That's an evil experience. You're a basement gremlin, not a goth girl. You could evolve like a Pokemon from a basement gremlin into a goth girl. Keep that in mind. That's how it works. You start off with gremlin energy, you become goth girl. Do you fear the spotlight? Babe, I'm streaming right now. There ain't no fear of the spotlight in me. I'm actually trying my best to attract it. But yeah, that's me today. I finished up my Indiana Jones script. I'm recording lines for it tomorrow. But I'm playing horror games this entire goddamn week because I feel like it. Maybe even next week too. That sounds like the 4chan pipeline. 4chan has MIDI pipelines, and some of them go into dead ends and evolutionary, like, extinction. Gonna use this as a workout background noise. I'll let you know how it turns out. Hey, what are you working out? I feel like today is a leg day stream. How about that? What horror games are you looking to play? Well, there's this one. I'm also thinking of playing Me Side. You know, that game where you get your anime waifu of your dreams and then she tries to kill you. So might play. There's two games. I might also play through base Resident Evil 7 again because I enjoyed playing the DLC for everyone, and chat seemed to enjoy it as well, despite me having played that game before. What is this game about? Goth girls, seances, and monsters, and high school. Does that not tempt you? That's a potent mix, all right. Also, Mr. Cool Guy, thank you for your 4 months of being a Prime sub. Much welcome. Much ado. When you were young and your heart was an open book, you used to say, "Live and let live." You know you did. I thought you were actually like assuming I had an open heart as a book, or a, open-hearted child. I was about to disagree with you strongly until I realized you're just quoting music lyrics. What's up, Loggy? Hey, you fam. Hey, you fam. This game sounds like it's right up your alley. It is. It is right up several of my alleys. I have a metric a metric, like an actual maze of alleys, and all of them are full of goths and 90s cartoons. Probably should wait until the game's finished before diving into that rabbit hole. We'll see. What I have seen about this game is like Resident Evil and Silent Hill had a baby. Also, I would co-op Resident Evil 5 with you. That's all right. I never want to play cooperative Resident Evil 5. I always want that game to be shitty as possible in my mind. You know what? You're right. Yeah. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a game by its title screen. But judging by this game's title screen, you can tell it's one of them their analog horror games that's trying to emulate the look of a PS1 while using modern technology. Chad, the games we make that try to look retro, you always can tell. It's like, you know what? I don't remember them playing this well. I don't remember them having those high frame rates. How's it going, David Niven? I don't know who that is, so that reference is lost on me, but I'm good. I finished up my script. Tomorrow I get to record lines. Got a cable guy coming by soon so I can switch my offices and bedroom around. A few other things, in the ovens in the fire, but I'm pretty good. Them analog horrors on the intro. I've come to really like analog horror. It just works. I like wobbly pixels. Who doesn't like a good old wobbly polygon? It's a sign of quality. It's a sign of simpler times. Actually, now that I've done my Discord announcement, Just boom. There you go. Wobbly polygons. Look at that. Look at them wobble. Got a second monitor so I can watch you while getting molested on Call of Duty. You know, I'm glad you put on COD there because I was about to be concerned. Unless you want that. Does Silent Hill count as analog horror? That is an interesting question because technically you can make the argument that the Silent Hill 1 is the predecessor of analog horror, since that's the look and feel that a lot of what are called analog horrors are trying to emulate. But we didn't call it that. We just called that horror back then. I think analog horror is only for games that are trying to emulate an older style, not games that actually just were that style because of technology limitations at the time. I like live action adventure. I do like live action adventure, but I also like horror games, which are often live action adventure. What even is analog horror? Any horror game trying to look like it's a PS1 game, essentially. Usually they're indie, they're like short, they're often schlocky, like B-movie kind of flick stories, but they work. They work because they're simple. And they're often trying to go for that VHS look or that look of old CRT TV or a game played on it. I mean, you get what I mean. They got a lot of like old Vaseline smeared over the graphics, dithering they call it. Is this game produced by Blumhouse? Yes, this is a Blumhouse game. I think it's the first game that studio has released. Alyssa, I've actually thought of getting Alyssa a couple times, but I never did. This game is going to have you avoid something that has a spotlight for a head. That is, yeah, that is part of it. That is part of its mission. Also, thank you for... Did someone just sub or give me bits? Yeah, there we go. Puff, thank you for the bits. Emotional damage. And Darkfire, thank you for your 9-month sub. Hey, Dartigan, missed your RE7 DLC streams. Let me guess. Chris got his team killed. Yes, he got 3 different men killed. And he didn't seem that upset about it. He's moved so far past being able to feel your remorse or trauma. That being said, I might be playing through the base game of Resident Evil 7 soon. I kind of was really enjoying the DLC, and I feel like, it's been long enough since I last played Resident Evil 7, in 2017, that I might just want to, like, give it another go. Why does Chris always get his team killed? At this point, it's a running joke, I feel. He replaced his emotions with more steroids. Is that how that works? Stop goners and gooners. You forgot to put an extra O in there for goonin. How you doing, Morgana? 8 years is a good time? Yeah, I'd say so. Cup of noodles with hot water. What is this? Do it when making soup. Resident Evil 6 was a plot point. Chris getting his team killed. Yeah. Well, in Resident Evil 6, him getting his team killed and then feeling really bad about it, and getting over him getting his entire team killed by getting his partner killed. But he healed. What game are you most looking forward to in this upcoming year? You know what? Probably the game I will most look forward to hasn't even been announced yet. That's how I'm going to look at it. Like, there's plenty of games I'm interested in, but nothing I'm like, oh man, I can't wait for. Nothing like that as of yet. Because the dude Zoe's uncle got killed. What is it? The cat plush I told you about should be there June 10th when it gets here. I sent you. Okay, hey, thank you. Will you play Night Rain? Night Rain. That sounds familiar. What is that? What is Night Rain? Must suck to be on any lead. Yeah, I would refuse to be on... Like, the only team he hasn't gotten killed yet is that one at the end of Resident Evil 8. That's the only one full of survivors at this point. But I would be very worried if I were them. Plushies? Plushies are nice. Why do people trust Chris with their teams? I guess he pays well? I don't know. I would want to be reassigned. What's your favorite analog horror game? I mean, if we're talking about actual, like, analog horror, it'd probably be Silent Hill 1, but... I don't know, most of the analog horrors I played have all been pretty good, but they kind of bleed together, and I'm trying to, like, misremembering details from one, because it might have been from a different game. Who knows, maybe this one will be my new favorite. Chris got 4 team members, just the 4th was inadvertently, huh? Dartigan, Silent Hill 2 OG or remake? Some of you may disagree with this, but I think, honestly, remake is better than the original Silent Hill 2. In terms of just being funner to play, I think the remake did an excellent job in making an actual competent gameplay of Silent Hill 2's gameplay loop. I can understand the argument that some people say the fixed camera angles and the look and feel and sound of Silent Hill 2 original makes it superior, and I don't argue with that. You can definitely, it's perfectly fine belief. I just think in terms of gameplay, the one I would rather play and enjoy it from a gameplay perspective, I would probably pick the remake, just because they finally nailed that aspect of it for like the first time in the series history. However, I do think, Silent Hill 2, the OG, is very, very good for what it does with so little. I finally got around to trying the blue talkies. They taste exactly like the red talkies. What is a talkie? I feel like you're talking about old-timey movies. Oh, them talkies, they actually have voice acting in them. Silent Hill takes place on a hill. Technically, no, it doesn't. A very flat lakeside vacation town. Hello, Western, what's up, dude? Really spicy corn chip. Oh, okay, tortillas. Or I guess basically something like that. Talkies. I don't know. My whiteness is probably showing right now. I'm sorry. The rolled up corn chips with spicy nacho dust on. Okay, that Takis. Okay, I think I've actually seen these. Did you? I think I've actually seen these now. They're like a Frito type of thing, aren't they? Did you just fucking call them tortillas? Yes, I did. What are you gonna do about it? Huh? What are you gonna do, Jim? Come at me. Are you fucking gringo? Yup. Notice how you're allowed to get away with using such racist terminology as gringo. I'm not even offended. I'll proudly wear my gringo status. I also accept guilo. What is it? Gaijin. Yeah, why do all like the good white people slurs start with G? Ever thought about that? Was a bit hungover, ate 4 spicy McChickens and a hot and ready pizza. How you feeling? That probably feels worse than the hangover. 25 bits from Puff. Gary. Ace Ventura has joined the chat with White Devil. Ace Ventura, huh? Better. Been good. Finally started playing Like a Dragon. Wasn't until 2 days in that I remembered Ichiban's birthday. Yeah, we got that pirate game coming out soon that I probably will be playing. We definitely need a Spider-Man analog horror game. Spider-Man? As in, like, the superhero? I mean, I don't know how. I guess you could somehow make that work, but you'd probably have to depower him. We're getting Honky? I guess, but Honky feels like it doesn't get used anymore. Hakujin is Japanese for white person. It literally means white person. That isn't slander then. That's just being descriptive. My personal favorite is still Guilo for Ghostface. Shut up, crack. I gotta be careful using that word on here on Twitch. Shut up, C-word, whiteoid spotted. Thank you for the bits, Zagalo. Silent Hill 3 was a bit overrated, but still decent. I really like the characters in Silent Hill 3. The gameplay is almost identical to Silent Hill 2, so I understand that bit. It didn't really do much to move the series forward. It just kind of like kept dribbling the ball. But I like the main character so much, I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. You still say continuity as continuity? I think I just did. That I do, sir. That's how you're supposed to say it. Unless you want me to say continuity. Like a... Yeah. Didn't know I had so many literary experts in my chat. Continuity? No, I have a much cooler way of saying it. My regional... You gotta respect my regional accent and the way I say words here in my neck of the woods, alright? If I gotta respect the way some other people say demand their words are said, I'm gonna make some demands myself. I think it's because I find the characters of James, Angela, and even Eddie to be really tragic and devastating, but that cult stuff in 3 did not. I mean, everyone acknowledges that 2 is the better game. I agree still. I just like Heather a lot as a character. I think she's like done really well in that game. What's your favorite Western cartoon? Bible Black. shit. I mean, Scooby-Doo. There you go. What's the other one? Melee? Is melee? Yeah. I don't know. Melee just sounds better to say than melee. Melee. Hey, chat, how do you spell debris, huh? Get on that. You know, tell me why you don't say debris. Why don't you say debris, chat? Huh? Why don't you say it like that? You want to get on my case. English is stupid, and I don't care how things are supposed to be said. You can make up your own rules. Here's hoping you can soon and cosplay Laneige. Hmm. Knife. Yeah, why is there a K in knife? Why is it cough spelled with an F? Do we really want to go down this route of arguing over the stupidity of the English language? Quesadilla. Queso. Nice. Put in time to hear the king of hentai mentioned. Is that really still the king of hentai? I feel like that's been dethroned a long time ago. It's just the one that people know about because it's shocking. I mean, I learned about that back when I was still in high school. If Shakespeare could make up pronunciation in words, yeah, I mean, the literary, like, giant that is Shakespeare made up half the shit he was saying. Chat, all of you accept skibbity as a real word. I want to point that out. All of you have just come to accept skibbity as a word now. Along with Riz, mewing, all this shit. That's how stupid language is. Enough people use it, we accept it. No, the fuck we don't. I'm sorry to say you are not a sovereign, Jim. Yeah, the world has moved on, and yeah, skibbity, whatever. GIF or GIF, I call them GIFs. Because G stands for graphic, J, the J is a graphic thing, not J, whatever that is. It's like, no, it's GIF. I don't care what the creator says. Fewer words back then. No, that is not an argument. There were fewer words back then. They had plenty. They had fewer words back in the day. I mean, what do you think? They're like counting them? They had plenty of words. They had just as many. They just had different ones that they used. Told you Dart English used to pronounce the K in knife and we stopped. I know, we used to be an actual language. Then we changed. GIF should be said like GIF. You know what? I'm gonna like ban everyone. Everyone will now have to say the actual like each individual word of GIF instead of like just calling it GIF or GIF. They have to say what each of those letters represents. Then you'll stop whining and complaining about it. Skibbity toilet still Riz? Is that even a correct sentence? I think so, yes. Skibbity toilet can Riz. Chat, you all accepted sus as a real word, didn't you? All of you have probably used sus at some point now. It's actually pronounced yif. No, it isn't. I know what that means. And I damn anyone who actually learns it. What the fuck and how the fuck did hentai get brought up? Someone asked me my favorite Western cartoon, and I just, said the first thing that came to my head. Skibbity no, shivers, skibbity riz. Yeah, I know. We'll never get tired of this joke. I blame Among Us for making us use him. You can go back, you just blame the thing for inspiring the Among Us. It's the thing's fault. You can go all the way back to the 1950s for the sus. Pronounce GIF as JPEG. No, pronounce GIF as WinRAR. Is a Rizzler a reincarnation of Harambe? Might as well be. I'm just going to agree with anything when it comes to this subject matter. I hate myself for using Gen Z and Gen Alpha slang. We're now in the first year of Gen Beta, I believe. It's like we have officially entered the Gen Beta era. Gen Alpha, you're now old. Get fucked. The Gen Betas are on their way. They may be like, gestating or like newborns, but they walk among us or crawl among us. And they had the most unfortunate, terminology of just being the beta. I don't feel good for them. Ready for Gen Omega? No, I don't know. What is that? That's in like 15 years. We'll probably all be dead or like some kind of AI, like hive mind by then. How do we determine when a new gen starts? That's the thing. We don't. It's all bullshit. There's no exact science to it because it's not exact science. It is essentially astrology for, people modern day, astronomy. Oh, no, astrology. Wait, shit, no. Okay, astronomy is the real science of space. Astrology is the bullshit. You know, generational stuff has become astrology for modern day people, where we try to like determine so much about someone based on what date they're born on. It really started out as a marketing campaign for boomers back in the day. It's like, how do we like market stuff to the baby boom generation? Ah, I got it. And it was genius, and that person is now burning in hell, thankfully. 30 years, yeah. Supposedly it's like every 15 years, but it's whatever. Will Gen Beta be better or worse than Gen Z? Gen Beta is, I honestly don't know. They're probably gonna, no one can predict the future anymore, all right? We don't have any clear idea of how things are gonna go. Things are moving a bit too quickly in in this field. Also, Pop, thank you for the 25 bits, Gin Quacker. Don't matter, we millennials will always be the worst of the worst. We wear it as a, I think millennials are honestly the best generation ever. Yeah, you heard me. Hot takes, I know. We actually had like the best time to be a kid. We had to learn all this cool technology as it's being developed, so we're proficient with it. We still get to like, get all the cool new shit. And we get all the crippling depression that comes with reality too, that everyone else is currently bored with. But we just still have like the good times we can look back on. I learned the hard truth that you can't play games like Marvel Rivals on even non-gaming computer, on new non-gaming computers. Is it that intense? Millennials are the second worst generation after the boomers. How so? What have millennials done to make them as bad as boomers? Look between 20 and 30, even though we're all 30 and 45. Yeah. We're also the ones that just don't age very much. We are among you. No matter what generation you are, we can blend in. We'll never be like the old, out of touch old men and women. We were just like, yeah, I'm there with you. We were in grade school and I was there. At the end of words represented the voiceless velar frictive or X sound like a lock, but it turned into an F sound. It became silent in modern English. Yep, that sounds about right. Also, $2 super chat from Super Blue. First super chat of 2025. Let's start this goddamn party. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for making me your choice for your first super chat of the the new year, possibly our final year. Who knows? Really surprising how much people fall for marketing ploys, he says, while playing a gotcha. For a second there, I thought you were accusing me of playing a gotcha. Let's just go back to Old English sound. Do you really want to learn to speak what is essentially an entirely new language at that point? Like Old English, you can find examples of it on YouTube. You might be able to understand 1 out of every 10 words. But yeah, I agree, it does sound pretty cool. What's up, Jordan? Everyone, happy OOT Thursday, Ocarina of Time Thursday. Is that what that is? And hope everyone is doing well. Well, happy Ocarina of Time Thursday to you as well, and I am doing great. Finished up my script for Indiana Jones. I'm recording my lines tomorrow. I'm also going to be putting up my little podcast on Patreon probably in the next day or so. So make sure you become a member. You can even listen to it if you're a free member. Keep that in mind. Don't even have to pay me money on there. Also, $2 super chat from the Huntsman. Second super chat of the year. 2025 will win. You know what? We deserve a good year. We haven't had a good year since 2016. It's been almost a decade of shit. Been almost a full decade of just like, oh, fucking hell. The oh fucking hell decade is what I now christen 2016 to possibly 2026. Like, oh, fucking Jesus, fuck. So are you still optimistic about the future, or have you joined the... No, actually, I am able to make nihilistic jokes because it helps me fit in with all you losers. I mean, all you wonderful people. But I'm actually still optimistic about the future because I understand, trends. So unless something unexpected happens and it kills all of us, pretty still positive that life will get better for everyone. Play Uno with a mirror. I'm pretty sure that's how you break some form of reality, if do the reverse on it. What are you optimistic about? Things getting better in general. Like, things always just get better when it comes to technological progress. It is, yeah, sometimes you have like ups and bad times, no? But everything, hey, imagine how shitty people thought the future was going to be when they were like living in the 1930s and 40s, huh? And now look at things. Dartigan's a 6'1" white man with Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I got a lot of things going for me. I'm 6'1", I'm white, got money, got a career in the entertainment business. Got a, things are good. You just get on my level, Chad, and you can be happy too. Yellowstone will erupt in Yellowstone is never going to erupt again, or at least not in anyone's foreseeable lifetime, or your grandchildren's lifetime. I want to speak Old English so I can use the phrase "swa swa" in conversation. What's stopping you now? All right, do it. Enjoy life. Don't let your language dreams be dreams. I'm 35 and thought I was old going to grad school. Nope. Don't let anyone ever convince you you're too old for something. That is like one of the worst things I think anyone could ever do. If you want to do something, go fucking do it. Damn this ageism bullshit. The future is Hispanic. It's many things. The future is possibly like, gender, free, or, ethnicity free. We'll all just like merge into like one mono, ethnicity. That's the true glory, You're 6'1", man, you're short, law, says the guy who is a full foot shorter. You see, that's the thing. I'm a 6'1" guy, but I appreciate all my shorter than me kings. I think you guys get it hard and you deserve better. I'm here for you. There ain't nothing special about being 6'1". It just, I accidentally lucked into this, that becoming the standard that were set by dating apps. And I get to like, I guess, like, hey, I'm 6'1", but it doesn't really do anything for me. I've also got a full head of hair. I'm more impressed with me having a full head of hair than I am being 6'1". That is what I'll take some bragging points on. Some genetic bragging, I guess. Broccoli is underrated. I have to boil broccoli and blend it up if I want to eat it. Chat's taller where it counts. Chat, I have some advice for you. If you're a guy, or just someone with a penis, never say you're a shower, you're a grower, not a shower. It just makes you, look insecure. Could you buy me medical insurance with that Bitcoin money? No, I'm afraid I can't really buy anything with Bitcoin. You don't actually spend it, you just sit on it and watch it become more valuable, and then just like think of all the money you could have if you ever choose to sell it. What if I'm already insecure? I mean, everyone is a little insecure. I don't know of anyone who doesn't have some insecurities. Never ever say it. Yeah, never say you're a grower, not a shower. You're a grower. Everyone's a fucking grower. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it out loud. Short king, stand up, and then stretch a little bit so you're standing on your tippy toes. It'll help. What does being a grower even mean? It's basically there for insecure men to say, hey, don't worry, it gets bigger. Like, people don't know. Just am hard at all times in order to demonstrate what it looks like if needed. That means it's going to rot off. That is literally a medical condition. What kind of conversation did you come into? Regular conversations that happen on my streams, actually. I don't know why that happens. Even when you expressively ask them to never say that. My penis is non-existent. I am a woman. Well, all right, you don't have to worry about this then. Why I specifically mentioned men. When you're an adult, your penis never grows. You're stuck with what you got. Thank you. Thank you. I was getting ready to check the Encyclopedia Britannica for that fact because I wasn't sure. Actually, don't know my height because I never stood up, so they made it up on my ID. Would you get a cybernetic penis like in Cyberpunk? Yes. Any other questions about, cyber dicks? My dick is the Grinch's heart. It grows 10 times. It's only on Christmas, though. Can we say I'm a regressor, not an oppressor? I can make that a new phrase. Also, 25 bits from Puff. What about those non-binary pals? They good beans. That's why I also said people who still have a penis. I learned the hard truth that new integrated graphics can't handle. Well, yeah, integrated graphics always have sucked. Never rely on them. Outside of maybe Minecraft. It sucks, I know, but yeah, they're always gonna let you down. Your dick grow like a mighty oak after a rain. Look at this liar. You don't have to say, put it in all caps. So you know it's not the truth. What's this about? This game? You know what? I don't think it even matters anymore. We're talking about dicks. Who cares about video game plots when we have such astounding subject material? Am I a Dragon Ball fan? I'm a fan of Dragon Ball intros and outros where they're like, next time on Dragon Ball Z is my favorite part of the show. I'd watch through the shitty episode just to get to that. That guy be like, last time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku yelled a lot. I'd be like, fuck yeah, he did. And then I just like, I guess I had to watch the rest of this now, don't I? And also the theme song was pretty slapping. This chat has gone to the skibbity toilet. This chat going to skibbity heaven. Also, $2 super chat from Steven Choza. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Steven. Thank you very much. Hope everyone has a great, miserable year. Also, thank you, Dr. Baby, for the 100 bits and the nut. I'm a fan of Dragon Ball memes. The only Dragon Ball meme I know of is like, well, I know of two specifically. The Yamcha in a crater and Goku wearing Supreme jackets. The AI summary on YouTube is saying we're having an off-topic conversation. It can't tell you what we're actually talking about. My streams cannot be translated by AI. You're safe here from the future, chat. AI can't discern what I speak of. You think new integrated graphics on a new computer can handle Warframe? I've never played Warframe. I imagine so, since that's like a decade or older game. So, hey, give it a shot. That announcer passed away last year too, I think. Rip Alua Legend. A lot of our favorite anime people have died recently. Over 9,000? Yeah, but god, that one got beaten so far to death that I actually hate it. Have you never heard of Over 9,000? Yes, I have seen and heard of it, but there are better memes. I was there. Don't speak to me of Over 9,000, witch. I was there when it was posted on Newgrounds. I was there when it was laid down in stone. Did you watch DBZ Abridged? Yes, I did watch that. I like that one gif of Goku and Piccolo kissing. I don't think that was from a regular episode. You might have been watching the hentai spinoff. Can your integrated graphics handle Crisis? Can your integrated graphics do this? Probably not. They might still be able to play solitaire. What did you watch on Newgrounds? Man, all sorts of shit. Newgrounds used to be the place to be back in when I was a wee little lad. All sorts of games and like movies where things would get killed violently. But in cartoons. Probably still what happens on Newgrounds. What game would need to do to actually scare you? Does it have to touch on some specific... For a game to scare me today, it'd have to hack my computer and steal my Bitcoin. That's the only way a game is going to make me legit scared at this point. It's going to have to actually have a virus in it that just takes all of my money. Have some actual real, oh shit, dread in there. So the game would need to be meta, or some other sketchy like here, download this new video game, Dartigan, which I've had people try to entice me to. I've had people like message me on Discord like, hey, my friend is like really sad because she made this game and she put all of her time and money into and no one's playing it. Would you click on this link and download it and give it a play, or maybe make a video on it? And you look at it, it's not a Steam link, it's just like some sketchy website that has like a few like fake screenshots on it and a download link. Like, yeah, that's a virus, dude. Had that happen like 5 or 6 times. Someone trying to scam me with that bullshit. I think the only thing on Newgrounds now is primarily porn. I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure that's there. It's always been there. But obviously people now just go to YouTube for like the bigger audience. With AI taking over big sites, I predict we'll see an uptick in more diverse sites. At least I'm hoping so, actually. That'd be nice. Yeah, give me some of that, what should we call that? For like sites that are by humans only. We need a name for that. Artisanal websites. There we go. Also, thank you, Puff, for the 100 bits. 2 dudes from our server tried to get me with a, hey, I'm in college making a game, mind testing it for me. Click this line. Yup. Oh, never fall for that. If they don't have their game up on Steam or itch.io, don't download it. It is almost always going to be like a scam or like a virus. Also, 200 bits from Lucky. Thank you. Not sure what it's for, but I'll take it. My son came along 3 years later. Hard to believe he'll be 18 this year. Hey, congrats on being a parent. How's that working out? Only costs $100 to get a game on Steam. Yeah, if they can have the money to like develop a game and they want to like get people to play it, they're gonna try to get it on like itch.io or Steam, one way or another. Will you ever have kids? Maybe. That'd be nice. I think I'd be pretty decent at it. I think I could do that whole dad thing. I mean, look how I manage my chat. I talk about dicks all the time. Human-only sites. Artisanal websites. Daddy Dartigan. I don't like it when you call me that, Jim. That doesn't feel right. Mini darts. You know what? Maybe mini dartinis. I don't know. Dart will be a breeder. Call it meat sites. I don't think you want to call your human websites meat sites either. Florida might ban you for that. Daddy Dart discussing dicks. You know what? That's a lot of D in that one sentence. Keep them coming. I'm hoping someone's laughing at all this. I'm giving you guys like $20 jokes right now. I don't know why I'm pulling out my good material. Your daughter will be 21 and my son will be 18. Hey, you're almost done with the dadding then. You gotta move into that like oh god, the kids are finally away stage. Thank God. Really afraid of the spotlight now. Can we start the game? I think we shall start the game actually. I'm 37 minutes in. I feel like I've warmed up chat pretty sufficiently. I don't know what the hell we're talking about, but it'll definitely segue into the game really well. The loathsome stream breeder. Yes, the Dartigan, the loathsome stream breeder. This is Prime Dart. I hope you're all recording this for posterity. Anyways, video games, chat. How about them? Pretty cool, right? I got a good one for you tonight, I think. Horror, you know, analog horror. Looks, you know, cruddy, but, you know, looks also kind of fun. Be hard, but I did a good job raising. Hey, if I had a hat, I'd be tipping in your direction. Like, good job, Wolfman. You did what instincts told you to do. What is this game about? Goth girls, high school, and seances, and monsters, I think. Lucky, this is for you. Thank you for the bits to Lucky. Thank you. Hey, only banning it for mine. Alright, let me get this game going so we can, like, you know, see some goth girls being chased by monsters. That's what you're all here for, right?
Do you see anyone? Nah.
Vivian totally is like the perfect goth girl name, by the way. Use to walk. Okay,
Library
so
is this way, right?
yeah, we're not playing as the goth girl. We're playing as the goth girl's nerdy friend. Press to interact. The sign next to the door says faculty officers.
Ugh. I was just in the counselor's office.
Start making
week.
a video on everything wrong with gamers making
babes.
babes. What? No, it's perfectly fine.
Distraction? Yeah, well, at least I got to sit in detention all day instead of going to class. Well, if someone can't focus because of a cool pair of boots, that's their own fault.
Boots.
Right? Wish I said that.
Goth girl versus emo girl. Is there a difference? Really just, no, not too much. It's just the music taste. And the amount of actual suicide attempts.
Here we come.
Oh, actually the library's the other way? You really don't go to the
How many of you
library
actually ever snuck into your school after hours? I think that's something that doesn't actually happen, except in entertainment.
Books are really not my scene.
You say that, but you're really missing out.
Like, yeah, let's go sneak into the school after school's over, yeah. What do we find in there? I don't know.
It's locked.
Don't worry. I've got this.
Goth girls, master of unlocking push doors.
How did you learn to pick locks?
Do these doors even have locks you can pick?
He was obsessed with lock-picking videos. He taught me all sorts of things before he moved away.
Oh yeah? What else did he teach you?
How to use pepper spray, how to forge my parents' signature, not to talk to cops. You know, important stuff. Here we go.
We were seniors and bored, so you snuck into your high school? Snuck into my high school and put about 300 chickens in it. Where did you get 300 chickens from?
They'd kill you if they knew where we were right now.
That's an expensive prank.
That's true. My
like, that's someone's entire, like, stock of
life
chickens.
Experience for my college applications. But
and also a prank that'd get you killed nowadays with bird flu and everything.
My corruption skills are working.
You'd, like, contaminate the entire school with, like, deadly virus. Considering my school was always double locked and had at least 10 cops watching it around the clock, good fucking luck. Yeah, well, you know, Chicago schools, am I right? It's always good to know someone has your back. Hey, I'm here for you. Figured all the girls want to hang with the
Viv, get
cool
down.
kids in the parking lot.
Oh no, is somebody there?
No, it's just the security camera.
You
Stay
with a
down
woman?
and out of
Woman?
the
You
light.
can't
Can even
even
catch a ball. I can both catch a ball
Wait here
and
with
land
me
a woman.
till I say go.
Monty rated Farmer Dan's talk. That feels like a Monty
Viv.
Boomer type thing. This is a very modern school. They're like, you know what? Have the security cameras up there. Does this remind you of graphics mouthwashing? Yes. That's because they're both
Get
going for
ready.
that analog, you know, old school
Run for
look
it.
where everything's like clearly, here's a polygon. We're not trying to like show you the sweat
Made it.
drops and like facial hair on this character.
That was a close one.
By simplifying the
Great
look,
job.
they make it cheaper and more relatable. They got their chickens back eventually. Did they ever find out who did it though? I remember a teacher in high
Holy
school said
crap.
when he was a
The
student, he
weather couldn't be
released
more perfect.
pigs into the hallway. I don't think.
I hope the
What
board looks as
kind of
old and
school pranks do
creepy as
people
I
do these
imagine.
days?
It totally does. You're gonna love it.
Is that even still a thing, or is it just nah? We got to film this for TikTok, so they always get caught. The lighting, yeah, that's where that's where these games always like mess up when it comes like trying to emulate the look of a PlayStation 1. You didn't have lighting in PS1. You had like, here's some color that looks like light. You would have gone with a PS2 style graphics, and yeah, I guarantee you that in a few
This
more years,
must be it.
PS2 style graphics will be the new like retro trend.
Can you take it out?
One of your
Yeah,
classmates
one
brought
second.
drugs to school with the intent to sell. That's not a prank. That's just business. Pops brought the drug doggos. He immediately got caught. That's just bad timing on his part. Why some sound alerts are more expensive than others? Unlike you, I come from a working class. There's only a few that are 200 bits, and those are the ones that are like really long. They're longer than others usually. Or at least I think they're, yeah, that's how it started out. Like if it's a longer like sound that would play, I'd like, okay, if you want to play this really annoying sound alert, it's going to cost a bit more. What? Wait, what kind of school is this that has like the Ouija board in the case? Collection of novels perfect for the fall season. There's a haunted house story, one about a teenager with witch powers, and a romance story with vampire ghosts. These were my favorite picks from last month. I bet Amy would love them. Set of tarot cards. There's an information card that reads, tarot cards are believed to tap into an unknown energy and may provide guidance for the future, reveal hidden feelings of love, or offering a glimpse into the past. I'm assuming there's information in the card that reads, here lies a spectro-sensitive radio. We are in like ghost school. That's a, oh, thank you for the 25 bits. Yet accuse is 100. What does accuse play? Also, Zakalo, thank you for the Dante's Inferno. You know that one is just like, Dante's Inferno is meant, I mean, Dante's Lost is meant to be special. Spectro-sensitive. This radio can tap into the distorted sounds of a horrifying alternate world. Copy of the book To Kill a Mockingbird. There's an information card that reads, this paperback copy was found in the attic of an ancient creepy cult. Reader beware, you are in for a fright. Wow, I was really on it by calling this thing the Goosebumps of video games. Reader beware, you're in for a scare. Doot 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 doodaloo. Something tells me the librarian ran out of things to put in the display. This disheveled old book. There's an information card that reads, here lies the book of lost memories. Isn't that a Silent Hill game? It's a collection of notes and photographs that are said to answer the secret history of our neighboring haunted town. Yeah, that's a Silent Hill reference. And a shitty Silent Hill reference at that. Pepsi or Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew. That's a spirit board I need. If I open the display case, I can grab it. Cabinet needs a key to be unlocked. Select item to use. Yeah, this is Silent Hill as fuck. Letter for Amy. I wrote for Amy. I plan on giving it to her at the end of the night. I'm so nervous for her to read this. I really poured my heart out in this letter. The wrong item. I guess I don't have it.
I need to go grab the key for the display case. The librarian keeps it in the office. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I'll go find a
At
spot
least
to
she's
set
still
up while you're doing
active
that.
on Charmsy Discord. What is it? Celestial hasn't been around for a bit? Yeah. Hey, to each their own. Key card reader.
Locked. They keep our key cards behind the front desk.
There's a key to the display case. 75-year-old Ric Flair says he has one more match in him. Bitch, no the fuck. He just wants to die in the ring. Let him do it, alright? Let the man die in the ring. Here's where they keep our key cards. This game has fucking physics on it. You take the library key card. Photo display, student volunteer of the month, Vivian Singh. Oh boy, forget about this. Hope Amy doesn't see. I won't hear the end of it. Bit dark there, Dart. Of what? Him dying in the ring? I'm sorry, but it's true. He wants to die in the ring. Pile of books and trash left behind, so I'll make sure to clean this up later. You're sitting front row and a boxer is beat to death in a ring before you. How do you react? I checked the status of my bet I made on it. The emergency exit. I don't want to set off the alarms. What be your version of dying doing what you love? Apparently I'll die playing video games.
Hey!
Oh. Hey.
Everything okay?
Yeah, of course. Just finding a spot to set up.
Memorial those who died in the fire of 1991. Portrait photo of every student in the accident. So sad, all those people. All those people. People. Note between students. Ugh, I hate it when Mrs. Richards takes away our phones. Seriously, how? Now we have to write notes like we're cavemen. Lol, did you see that the bookworm and goth girl are hanging out now? No way. Kind of makes sense. I heard Vivian doesn't even have a cell phone. Isn't that crazy? No wonder she hangs out with Amy. She doesn't see all the weird satanic stuff she posts. There's a drawing of Amy with the devil horns and fire behind her. Did they leave this here on purpose? There's not nearly enough skibbities and like on gods in that note for like actual school children. Immersion broken. Breaking the law. Is this gonna be the satanic panic? I don't think so. This is clearly in modern times. Motor in. Plans for the school renovations. They finished construction recently. You can't tell there was a fire here. One of my inhalers. I must have left this behind. It'll be useful if my lungs ever need relief. You pick up the inhaler. Jammed. I think I could pry it open with the right tool. My inhaler, yes. The wrong item. Fuck. I was wondering why I have lungs in this game. Has something gotten you an edible format? Has something gotten you to try the weed yet? Nope. Faculty record. I don't want to smoke anything. All right. Smoking weed ain't for me. Faculty records for former librarians. Did I just hear you reference fucking Night Ranger when I said motor in? I believe so. Records for overdue books and fines. Juicy gossip, but I don't have the right time right now. Order forms and receipts for new type. Dart's clean as a whistle. Well, I mean, I don't drink. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. So, yeah, for like a person, in the year of 2025, yeah, pretty clean. Note written between teachers. Please be careful not to leave important documents lying around. I've moved them to the bottom filing cabinet drawer to keep them safe. Couldn't this school have a janitor at night? Janitor's gotta go home and, like, yo, watch the game, man. Union, you know? Thanks for the school renovations. Dart did do the mushrooming. Yeah, I've done, like, the old mushroom gummies, but that's it. Dart has a crazy fetish to make up for a no other vice. You think I am that weak? Flyer on display stand. This month's display features the history of the occult. This is one progressive school. I was able to convince a librarian to showcase supernatural history because I knew Amy liked this stuff. Didn't realize it would lead to us breaking in and using it. You should try vapes. No, I'm good. Hey Dart, you should get like a really expensive addiction. You take the spirit board. You know, you don't need to go steal a Ouija board. You can get one of those from Milton Bradley. It ain't that rare.
Got it. Now, where did Amy go off to?
Do list. Well, I am borderline dyslexic tonight. Do-to list. Streamer Funby can, yes? Yes, Funby can it, yeah? You can buy a Ouija board. I like that you actually wrote it out as Ouija, as in W-E-E-G-Y. That is fucking adorable. Get me the Ouija board. The you know, gotta like consult the Ouija. The Ouija knows. Huffing glue is also bad. You know what's worse? Huffing gas. I'd know. Or you made you a Ouija board. Have you contacted anyone on it yet? The Ouija sounds like a ween song. Ouija could be many things. Alright. Where does B at? I need to like, yo, consult the spirits. Would Nintendo sue if it was a Luigi board? I'm pretty sure Luigi is an actual Italian name, so don't think so. Unless you actually use copyright images on it and tried to sell it. Am I a good trash talker? I try not to use my powers for evil and like you'll make fun of people, unless I really fucking deserve it.
Welcome,
but other than that, I don't know. I'm probably out of shape when it comes to just straight up being mean to someone.
Tonight, I will be your guide into the world of the supernatural.
Isn't there an app
Are
for
you
this?
ready?
There's gotta be a Ouija app.
I think so. Just nothing too creepy, okay?
Don't worry. I've got everything under control. Just do whatever I say.
Okay.
Good. To start, go ahead and place the spirit board on the table.
Have you ever thought about playing the Korean horror game White Day? I don't think I know about it.
Wow. This thing looks even cooler up close. Okay, next, we have to set the right ambience. I'll light these
Ambiance.
first two candles.
Did you
Now
like
you
those
light the other
candles?
two.
Oh, she got matches. Motor in. This song
Have
is
you
addictive.
ever actually done this before?
Well, not exactly, but I've
There's
read
a
a lot
Ouija
about
app.
it.
It's called Spirit
Oh,
and Witchboard
a book.
Simulator. That's a
No
shitty
books.
name.
Just trusty old internet forums. Okay. Well, there's one last thing.
A rose?
What is that?
It's a rose I found in my locker last week. I don't know how it got in there, but it's all burnt and old. I have a feeling it has something to do with the school fire.
Wait, Amy, is that true?
I know it sounds crazy, but just play along.
It's not that.
Who is worse when
believe
it
you.
comes to lawsuits,
But
Disney or Nintendo? I
do you
don't think you
think
can
this
pick
is
one
safe?
worse.
Don't worry,
Disney's,
Viv.
I mean, you know, probably
If
equal.
any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you. Okay, let's do this thing. Let's both put our fingers lightly on the planchette.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Viv, you have to keep grabbing the planchette.
Oh, sorry.
Great. Oh, wait. Viv, you have to keep your hands still. You let the spirits do the answering.
Oh, got it. Great.
Spirits, speak to me.
Holy crap!
Yes.
Wait, was that you again?
Oh, right. That was me. My mistake.
Hey,
Great. Vivian, please stay still.
I
Got it.
Great. Oh, wait.
be,
Viv, you have to keep your hands still. You
I
let the spirits do the answering.
D.
Got it.
Great. Holy
Why?
crap! Wait, was that you again?
All right,
Oh,
fine.
Right. That was
Play
me.
along.
My mistake.
Great. Just like that. Now repeat after me. With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
Spirits,
With
the
hands
ghosts love
entwined and
rhymes, by
hearts
the way.
aligned, we seek the realm.
That's how
the
you invoke the
undefined.
powers, chat. You rhyme your words.
Spirits unknown, let your presence be shown.
Spirits unknown, let your presence be shown.
That should be it.
I feel like I'm watching an episode of Ghost
If
Stories
there
right
are
now.
any spirits
I
here
should be
tonight,
expecting like a lot of like
we
Jew
invite
and
you to talk
racist
to
like
us.
edgy jokes from like millennials pretending to be anime
Please.
characters.
show us a sign if you're here.
I don't think this is working. What was that?
Spirit, are you here with us?
Amy, was that you?
If you're floating around unreality for millennia, would you rather hear someone talk normally or hear someone
Holy
rhyme?
crap.
I'd rather have someone,
I can't
treat me
believe
like
it's
a human
working.
being or like a human ghost being.
Spirit, who are you? Are you the one I hear following me in the halls?
Wait, what? Amy, has something been following you around? Spirit, are you dangerous?
Oh,
Amy, I don't like this. I'm scared.
it's a magnet, right?
It's going to be okay, Vivian. Take deep breaths.
Did they really just take my
Amy,
goth
I
girl?
want to stop. Amy? Are you okay? I'll relight the candles.
You know, you don't need 4 matches, 1 for each candle. You can use the same candle. Wasteful.
Amy? Amy! Where are you? Amy? Where did you go?
Well, I'm not gonna get in trouble for this, am I? You mean use the same match for each candle, right? Yeah, that's what I meant. The bookcases are falling over. That explains the loud banging noises. Would you like to see Ghost Stories and Kung Pao have a crossover? No, those are 2 very different types of comedy. One is like taking, I mean, I guess there's maybe like a few bit of similarities in that it's like someone voicing over like, you know, some legitimate entertainment that someone made, you know, to a, like, you know, laughing stock, but yeah, no, not really. Have I ever seen Kung Fu Hustle? Yes, Kung Fu Hustle is excellent. Excellent. Sad nowadays we won't get anything like ghost stories ever again. I mean, it's not like you need it ever again. I mean, that was kind of like a one-off thing. I feel like trying to keep doing that would just make it less special. Those kids don't look right in that anymore. Like, I wouldn't really want like a bunch of animes that come out that are like ghost stories. Just having the one is nice. Can you please tell me how to make an omelet? You need eggs and like some veg, usually like green onions, and some cheese. You basically treat the egg like a taco wrapper or something like that. You're gonna like just put all your shit into like a slightly cooked egg on your skillet, then wrap it up in that. That's really all an omelet is. Is it gonna be like Clock Tower when we run around? I think we do run from things, or maybe, I don't know. It's an old looking desk. What is that doing here? Some sort of tunnel closed off by bars. What is that cold, bitter smell? Can you tell me how to make a burrito? You buy a burrito wrapper, you put shit in it. Whatever you want it to be. Chat, did you realize that I am Google search? Or my stream is the same as Google search? Hey, Yosef, what's up, man? These red curtains are making me think of Twin Peaks. A show I haven't watched, so why is it making me think of Twin Peaks? Because I think it's because I've played so many video games that are trying to be like Twin Peaks.
Amy?
Can I tell you how to make shakshuka? No, I'm afraid not.
Amy?
Can you tell me where the sailors
Are you
are?
okay?
I'm looking for sailors. Hey, what's up, Courage? You know what? Why are we even scared? This is like the end for all goth children, right? Have I sinned a Nintendo game? Yes.
I've got to get out of here.
The knowledge being lost. Like, technically Bayonetta 1 and 2 were Nintendo games, but I've sinned both of those. As did I also sin Astral Chain, which is also a Nintendo game. Now, I've never sinned any Nintendo first-party games, though. Twisted 5-star. Oh, well, that's pretty trippy. Can you play Indigo Park when you beat this? I'm not familiar with that one. What is Indigo Park? Amy's banana organs are going to be taken. What does that mean, chat member? Banana organs. Did I see the original Jumanji? I fucking love the original Jumanji. That was like one of those big movies in my childhood. I was like, I wanted to see it so bad, but it was too poor to like go see it in theaters, so I had to wait until it came out. Then I saw it, I was like, this lived up to the hype. Also, Dr. Baby, thank you for the Illuminati, 250 bits. Now, that one doesn't get played too often. It's a Dandadan reference. Oh, I've read the manga of Dandadan. You know, that manga about a kid looking for his balls that keep getting taken by ghosts. Pretty good. I don't recall, I guess you're right, they did call We Want Your Banana, but I never thought of that as like a thing. I have another, do I not have a candle anymore? Dart loves Jumanji because the kid turns into a monkey and has touched his furry heart. I mean, that kid looked cute as hell near the end. Aw, Cloud, I have a new battle intel report. Finally, some good fucking takes from you. I also love Jumanji, though ending is kind of ass. It's fine. The rest of the movie was so good. There are papers and textbooks scattered on the ground. Wait, is this right? Why are there pages dated 1991? The ancients were here, 1991? Oh my god, where am I? I bet Jumanji had just come out. You know, that movie featuring The Rock? And, oh, you know, that Jumanji? Can you believe that's a real thing? Chad, did you ever think we'd live in an era where The Rock and Jack Black would kind of be seen as like, can we stop getting these guys in every fucking thing? Like, we never thought we'd get enough Rock and Jack Black, but we're reaching peak Rock and Jack Black Milbles. Fence covered in tape that says, caution. Is this the burned area? I thought they finished renovating it last year. People be saying that about Chris Pratt. There's a lot of actors I feel we're saying that about these days. It's a payphone. If I can get out there, would you even know how to use a payphone, honey? It's like, what, you gotta put money in it? Why is Carrot Top telling me to call 1-800-COLLACT? Can't I just use my phone? Hands are reaching out as if waiting for me to give her something. Yeah, use 10-10-220 to say, I don't even know about that one. I only know about Yole. I never used a payphone in my life. I'm glad of that. Is that a little alien dude? No, it's a Dewinde. That is definitely a Dewinde. That is what a Dewinde would look like. Hi, you're new here? No, you're not, Carebones. You saw a payphone once. There's actually a payphone still attached to the building I live in, but it doesn't work and has never worked since the entire time I've lived here. Come here, little Dewinde. Ah, he did the Dewinde thing. You see the menu is very inspired. It is literally the Silent Hill menu. There were rival businesses in 1-800-COLLECT and one was 10-10-220. Must have been a regional thing. Dennis Miller. Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in forever. George Carlin. George Carlin, you know, a bit more relevant. Flyer, it reads, tryouts for Phantom of the Opera this Friday. It will be the biggest show Sunnyside has put on yet. All experience levels are welcome to try. Will you be the next star at Sunnyside? Cal Arts, we were told that Duende in Spanish theater is when, like, you are so in it that you really summon the spirits to sing and perform with you. I just know it as, like, you know, Spanish for a goblin. Is this another single stream game? This one would probably take 2 streams, from what I know of it. Which is good for me. Less thinking, more gaming. Flyer for Phantom of the Opera tryouts. Supposed to be a Master Chief Doomslayer episode in secret level, and Microsoft said, no, Microsoft is full of bad ideas. There's a toolbox on the desk. George Carlin talks about doing the Tintin 220 commercials in his memoir, and he said that he did it for a lot of coke in the 70s, and he had to pay the IRS a bunch of money, so commercial it was. Huh? That makes sense for George Carlin. Note between students. Hey, are you trying out for the play this Friday? No way, Heather is just going to get the lead again anyway. Overheard Chrissy practicing in the bathroom. She sounded pretty good. Maybe she will get the lead. The weird girl, as if. Plus, Heather always gets her way. I totally read that long. I read it correctly. Alright. Give me soda. Tube of welding glue in slot B34. Yeah, I need money. What kind of egg you like to make? Boiled, scrambled? I've always made scrambled. Scrambled has always been my go-to. Note between students. We are going to hang out in the underground tunnels again. You in? No duh. I heard there are spy holes in every class somewhere down there. Isn't that creepy? Gross, let's find them. Scrambled is goatee. Scrambled is indeed goatee. The faded headstone reads, Light of my life, fire of my heart, my sin, my soul. Need to find a way to pry open the fingers. Yeah. How about using the egg to make a prey oyster? A prairie oyster? Did you know that Orson Welles voiced a fucking Transformer? Yep, in the Transformers movie. He voiced the one that's the size of a planet. This seems like a hiding spot for a monster. The note says, Hey Dana, could you return the toolbox to the repair guy that came last week? He left in a hurry and forgot his stuff. Said he heard ghosts in the underground area. Must have been those kids again. You take the office keycard. That's not all. He voiced the Transformer a week before he died. I mean, he left it behind a I saw feet. He left behind a legacy. Tryout flower soaked in water on the ground. I would not touch any piece of paper or anything soaked in water in a bathroom urinal. Also a diary page that reads, So anxious about Friday. Phantom of the Opera is one of my favorite shows of all time. Heather was so angry when she found out I was practicing. I already don't have friends and now everyone glares at me to stay on Heather's good side. Just want to be the star so maybe Raoul will finally notice me. That's the first working zipper you've seen in a video game. They're rare. It's always fucking Heather, you know? Alright, let's go back. Get in here. Also, wouldn't stick your dick in every hole you come across. You think I wouldn't? Is that a dare? Also, hey, Carebones, thank you for the 21 months. Happy Moo year. Hey, happy Moo 2025 to you too, man. How you been? Has life been good to you? It's an incident report that reads, Students involved Heather Moore, Chrissy Castro. In the locker room, students witnessed Heather locking Chrissy in a bathroom stall. Heather kept the door blocked while other students dumped a bucket of water over Chrissy. There's a sticky note on top of the report. It reads, Don't file this report. We don't want to deal with Superintendent Moore again. Budgets are tight enough as it is. Orson Welles on his role in Transformers. You know what I did this morning? I played the voice of a toy. I play a planet, a menace somebody called something or other. Then I'm destroyed. My plan to destroy whoever it is thwarted and I tear myself apart on the screen. Well, I mean, that is a pretty accurate statement. He did a damn good job of it. Okay, what kind of toolbox comes with this? The tools of evil. Yeah. Nice. No, no, no. You cannot lock something into a bathroom stall. They just basically held the door shut is all they did. Need a way in there. I am a toolbox. Hello, toolbox. Ever make an egg bomb? No, I have not. How do you one make an egg bomb? It's a note between teachers. Hey Dana, could you check in all the repair guy's tools are in the box? There should be pliers and a screwdriver inside. The toolbox password is 001. From the sound of your voice, you're no longer sick. I'm not sick, but I still have a bit of a cough. That's it. Other than that, I feel fine. Like that residual cough that just stays with you forever. Give me fuel, give me tools, give me... No, to pick up the screwdriver. Pair of broken pliers. If I repair the broken pliers, I can take them. Hard boil an egg, take out the shell, and then stuff a firecracker in it. That's a lot of work for a stupid prank. Yeah, into the vents. Note to the principal. Saw some kids trying to sneak into the tunnels again. Luckily, Crane was there and stopped them before they got hurt. Said he would keep an eye on the sewer entrance to make sure kids don't go in there. Why do you have tunnels beneath your school? Indigo Park, please. I don't know. So that's a second mention in Indigo Park tonight. I've never seen this game before. Is this a meme or an actual game? Window to the boys' locker room is open. Oh, I see. It's episodic. It's a real game. Someone send me a link on my Discord then, and I'll check it out. Note between students. I can't believe Chrissy the Weirdo has the guts to practice in front of me. Right? Who is she kidding? No way is she beating you, Heather. Totally, I'll make sure my dad talks to Mr. Crane just in case. I'm so jealous your dad being superintendent is so cool. What a skank, bitch. Slut. Hey. Love Chrissy the Weirdo right there, babe. Are Elon Musk fanboys called muskets? Because they should be. That's too interesting of a name. Also, Pop, thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. It's a furry game. I am suddenly less interested. Suddenly less interested in a furry game. I can't take the risk of anything yiffing in a game I play, alright? Yeah, money. 2 quarters. Do the teen girl's voice again so funny? Only when necessary, otherwise it gets overused. This is totally a Silent Hill puzzle. This very game is very clearly inspired by Silent Hill. you on fire a second ago? Oh no, it's stage lighting come to life. Theater kids are like terrified right now. I don't think a lot of people would watch Dartigan sin porn games. I wouldn't watch me sin porn games. Evil Within segment DLC. I actually considered that today because I know there's DLC for the first Evil Within where you play as the girl. Oh, shit. My retinas. Like, oh my god. Totally not cool. My lungs are in better shape now.
Jeez. What was that thing?
How does one sin a porn game like Honey Pop? I wouldn't know. I guess like is the, how gooey the cum looks. You tell me. Like, yeah, not liquidy enough. This facial could have been done better. For the love of Zeus, stop it. I will talk about anything, Jim. You know me. I am not shy. Alright, we need money. What is it? E34. Yeah, I'm trying to. So I watched Zack Snyder's Twilight of the Gods animated series. Norse myth wasn't bad. Odin was an hallucination about Jesus, was he? I'll accept that. A lot of cartoons I'm noticing. Western animation is like, you know what? People still like cartoons. Let's make a ton of them. Glue these back together. Honestly, a little sad I couldn't make it to your Stellar Blade streams, but at least I have the archive. Yeah, they're still there. Still watchable. On both YouTube. I need to upload a bunch of like old streams to my stream archive channel soon. Like they're there, I just haven't made, they're just private still. But they're also available here on YouTube to watch on the freaking playlist. Right, give me this rose. Pliers should do the trick. Oh, I'm breaking fingers. Oh. Is it weird that I think this is something that Resident Evil should rip off when it comes to solving puzzles instead of just having the telekinesis-like animations? My fan of Souls games, I've played most of them, yeah. Like quite a few of them, actually. Anything else in there? Nope. Have you been to see Nosferatu yet? No, I'll be going probably on the 6th to go see it. I've heard it's pretty good. You got internet issues, just gonna lurk for a minute? Hey, we'll be here. Okay. A burned letter in a rose. How did I never notice you before the audition? You were really something special. Your secret admirer. Take your rose. Squee. Any thoughts on the meme Norman Reedus and the funky penis? I thought it was lazy and not that funny. It just, hey, his name rhymes with penis and other such words. All right, we got just enough money to make a 1-800-COLLACT call. Carrot Top will be pleased. Perfect. Emmy's phone number is 555-0199. Is Shaniqua there?
Hello?
Amy, it's Vivian. I'm so glad you're okay.
Vivian, I'm relieved that you called.
Are you safe? I've been searching for you.
Of course I am, Viv.
Where are you? I'm so confused. The school looks completely different and...
I just finished getting ready. Please, tell me you'll make it to the theater to see me.
Getting ready? Theater?
Theater?
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, Viv. Everything is going to be spectacular.
You always confuse Amy with Shaniqua too. We all do.
Just don't be late for the big show tonight at the Weber Building Theater.
Wait! Amy?
Only had money for one call. God damn it. Wait, hold on. 911's always free. Phone has gone completely dead. My opportunity lost. Why didn't she call? There's spooky things happening, that's why. He sounds a little like dead inside. You've heard these voice actresses before, they've probably got you an IMDb page. You could check that up on. Check up on, I mean. School newspaper. Cast list for Phantom of the Opera. Starring Heather Moore, Rial Rousseau, etc. Understudies, Chrissy Castro, Andrew Brown, etc. How long is this game? I've heard about 4 to 6 hours. A diary page. Of course Heather got the part. Mr. Crane sounded so excited after I auditioned too. Now Heather and Rial get to play the leads together. I don't stand a chance with him. Who am I kidding? I'll just have to settle for understudy. But if you kill her, you can get the lead role. How much the VAs got paid for the work in this game? I don't know. Good question. Probably not a lot. Probably not a lot. Note between students. Whoa, did you see they changed the underground tunnel entrance cover? It's this crazy looking lock. Yeah, I heard Crane got it installed because we kept breaking in. What a buzzkill. Fucking really? What do you think, Zach? What do you think, Zach? What? Belgian waffles are awesome. Waffles in general are pretty nice. You spent 1 hour talking. I thought this was a 40-hour and I didn't spend an hour talking for the stream. I spent 30 minutes talking before stream. It's because I like talking, alright? I like hearing my mouth run. And chat seems to enjoy it too. Also, I just like doing the warm-up. It's fun. We got here. The jumbo air conditioning unit isn't making any sound. Power light is off. We have a tape that reads, "Reminder, power supply is connected to the gymnasium." Why haven't you played a role in any video game? A man of your talent should be at the top of casting lists, because I don't think I've auditioned for any. Nor do I have an agent representing me. Nor do I have like a work history of doing voice acting. We lost a lot of people in between those years. We've lost so many good ones. Clean metal placard. Weber Building. Electives, arts, and theater. Who's my favorite Metal Gear boss? The boss, actually, from Metal Gear Solid 3. So, Dart, are you more a butt or a belly guy? That is a weird question. In the terms of those two emotes you posted, I am a butt man. Building is filled with smoke. No way am I going in there. I have to clear out the smoke before going inside there. You generally prefer enemy waves, or I do not like enemy waves at all. That's like the worst and laziest type of boss fight. The gymnasium, maybe. Man, I just love using a goddamn stranger's inhaler. That's not sanitary. Common Dart W. You make it sound like my W's are, well, actually no, never mind. You made them sound common. Not uncommon, Dart W. I'm, a bit dyslexic tonight. You're gonna have to forgive me. Bully free zone. Ah, it burns! It burns! The soda's true! Is that what they think is gonna happen if they put a sign up like that? Oh, it's like a devil walking onto consecrated ground. Storage room. I have to find a way to raise the gate. I could get inside. Light bullying. It should be okay. Give us an example of light bullying. A diary page. Someone left me a secret admirer note and a beautiful rose, too. Thought I saw Real looking at me in class. Maybe he did notice me after all. This Real dude, this must be something else. Bathrooms. To find a way to raise the gate. When you're sinning Arkham Shadow, hopefully never, cause it's perfect. Is Arkham Shadow the VR game? I haven't played that. Swimming pool area, okay. Ink paper hand, but somebody ripped it into pieces. The name Heather is written on it. Before we turn on the HVAC panel. Note from the maintenance department. Hey Fred, we are a bit short-staffed right now, so no one can train you. The fuse box breaks, you just need to replace the fuses. Everything else you need is right here in the fuse box. Jim. Ad for high-velocity toilet flushers. There's a sticky note attached. Maybe this will help with those backed-up toilets. Coupled attenuations 543210. Those are some technical jargon I don't understand. Looks like there are numbers for each symbol. Password 3451. 3 is like the Pokeball. 4 is like with the cross. 5 is the big shaded area, and 1 is like the heartbeat monitor. There we go. This is getting intense, chat. There's a lot of puzzling I'm doing right now. Pick up the fuse. Okay. Hmm. 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 If I keep doing that, people will think I'm intelligent. All right. All right, that one up there unlocks both the storage and the bathrooms. Let's unlock that one then. Holy God, this is way more okay. Way more puzzling than I was expecting. Alright. Do you think you could make it into the Bop House? The Bop House. Explain to me what this Bop House is, sir. Which Ninja Turtle are you, Donatello? Donatello is the fucking best. Donatello makes machines. He's a I'm sorry. You mentioned Ninja Turtles. I have to go back to the theme song. Tumbler for a raffle, but it won't move because the hand crank is missing. See, more of a Michelangelo. I mean, probably as in a personal level I would be, but Donatello was always my favorite. It is stuck. I have to find another way to raise it. That ain't stuck. It's like doing shit. Orange. Donatello's. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep singing that now. Wrong item. Way to rip off Silent Hill 2 with this, by the way. Press F to toggle the flashlight. Raphael is cool but rude. Michelangelo is a party dude. They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. That guy sang the hell out of that song. I think that guy died after he finished like all the lyrics for the Ninja Turtle opening theme song in the 90s. Like he like finished his final lyric and just died of a heart attack. The door won't budge.
Hello? Are you okay in there?
Also, $5 from San. The Bop House is a house filled with only fans, creators, and TikTok influencers. I doubt I'd want to be in the Bop House if I'm being honest with you. He went on a high note, the highest of notes. You were just like borrowing everything from Silent Hill. Take the ring of cabinet keys. DuckTales theme, DuckTales, oh woo woo, na 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 na, DuckTales, oh woo, yeah, that one. Tales of thrilling danger and I've already done my stream where I like give out my top, where I like rate best, cartoon theme songs. Note between students, Rial totally has a crush on Chrissy, right? He's been staring at her in class. What? The quiet chick? No way. Way? No way. Way? Totally. Fucking slut. Blake, wait. Okay, I'm definitely sticking my hand in this, right? If we're ripping off everything else from Silent Hill. Yeah! Reach into that sick toilet. I think I see something at the bottom. But I'm not reaching in there until I feel you coward. Yeah, you still wouldn't want to touch that if it was, it's still dirty. Donald Duck was given a Medal of Honor discharge from the actual U.S. Army for his service in World War II propaganda films. I mean, hey, he helped us win. Didn't even wash my hands. That was a toilet sound, not a flushing urinal. I've heard several. I am like a big fan of urinals, so I know what a lot of them sound like, so I think that's definitely like a Class 11C turbo flusher. Definitely heard a few in my day that sound that way. Yeah, well, I guess we gotta open up. That's a display for students to take the pledge to stop bullying. A bunch of paper hands with students' names are glued on. Single hand is missing from the center of the board. Who didn't take the pledge? This entire game isn't going to be about bullying, is it? Are there enemies in this game? Yes, there's this monster with literally like a light on its head that's called Fear the Spotlight for a reason, because if it looks at you, you like get sucked into it and then it gives you asthma. Or makes you have an asthma attack. It doesn't sound as like terrifying when I describe it. Alright, we have swimming pool area and what else? Okay, so we need the swimming pool area open next. Info board. Welcome to the bully-free zone. Don't forget to enter our raffle and win a cool prize. There's some general information on bullying and how to prevent it. Apparently YouTube is having AI recommended video topics and even scripts for creators. Have you seen that yet? I think I have. I think I've seen like a possible thing like that, but I haven't looked too deeply into it. That's because I'm an AI myself, so I don't really need it. I'm not human, chat. And some of you that suspected that, you were on the money. This is not the voice of a human. How could anyone sound this soulless? Alright. Office, gym. Ooh, we need zip pool. Need C and D though. I only got C. Hmm. Maybe it's... We gotta do this. It's a hastily written note. Hey, Fred. We installed this diverter to help power the new HVAC system in Weber. We only have enough power for the gym or the HVAC, so make sure it's only on when needed. So I can't do anything with that right now. I'm missing the D piece somewhere. So if you were a Donatello, would you be able to use his weapon? A staff? Yeah, I think I could use a bow staff. Of all of them, that's the easiest one. By the way, since we're talking about the Ninja Turtles, do you remember when they took away Michelangelo's nunchucks and gave him a stupid grappling hook? That's because kids kept bringing nunchucks to school. So the cartoon's like, oh, I guess we can't do that. Kids are cutting broomsticks in half. Also, GMC, thank you for the gift sub to I Am the King, by the way. King-like behavior yourself. Streams, I come here to learn what the younger crowd is doing and end up reminding why I work and play with explosives. I mean, I appreciate that. Where would I have found this other thing at, though? Actually remember about the Mikey with his weapon. Yeah, I didn't know why at the time he stopped using nunchucks, but then I found out years later it's like, oh, because they were worried about getting in trouble because of like that, because they thought they were going to be blamed for it. What are the keys I got for again? Cabinet keys, gym storage cabinets. So $5 super chat from Sister A. There's a big difference between revenue and profit. Yes, there is. Exceptionally big difference. Okay, there are the storage cabinets here in the gym. Is this it? Nunchuck is a nunchuck no matter... Nunchuck is a nunchuck no matter what it is. How many nunchucks would a nunchuck chuck if a nunchuck would chuck nunchuck? There we go. We got a new, tongue twister for you. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I think there's a big difference between knowing how to use a pair of nunchucks and, taking a broomstick. I mean, I did the broomstick thing. And I didn't kill anyone that I know of. I don't see a cabinet here in the gymnasium. These keys. You were the Amazing Atheist Banana Incident? The Amazing Atheist Banana Incident. I am not aware of this. I'm sorry. I haven't really kept up with the atheist community. All I know is that apparently atheists now hate Richard Dawkins. Is a cabinet? This looks like a cabinet, but I guess not. Why do they hate Richard Dawkins? I'm not entirely sure, actually. I would thought you were more like Leo. You think I'm like the cool leader who with katanas? Nah, I was a Donatello. Donatello was my favorite. What is this game and what are you doing in it? This is called Fear the Spotlight. It is about goth girls and nerdy girls and, you know, evil seances and like ghosts and school. It's a lot of things right now. But we're trying to find our goth girlfriend who like disappeared after a seance. Picked up the D. Oh shit.
I know you're in here.
Oh, it talks. So like ghost stories, but not the... We actually were comparing it to ghost stories earlier. Only not enough like jokes about Jews and like, yo, George Bush to be ghost stories. I'm a chosen people. About to get a 10. I mean, I don't need to be any darker. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Ow. Hey, Dr. Chungus, what's up? Yeah, I think I can take another blast before having to use my asthma inhaler. What does a good party require? Apparently alcohol, drugs, and well, people. That's the hard part though. Way easier to get drugs than alcohol these days. The pool is now open, and the office. What social clique were you in the high school? The loners. What do you think? As I hung out in the hallway for like people who didn't really fit in anywhere. But I during classes I would like transcend that and be a bit of the class clown. So $20 super chat from Montezuma. Blast away, my friend. Oh, I'd be blasted. I mean, in the good way. But hey, thank you for the $20 super chat, man. Happy New Year to you again, by the way. Obviously, I was a jock. I was not. I was in terrible shape as a child. I didn't really get into shape after high school. Didn't really appreciate that part of like being physically fit until afterward. Pool is filled with some sort of black goop. So gross. I don't want to touch that stuff. That's just called a mud bath. Were you overweight as a kid? I was overweight at a time in middle school. I weighed like 210 pounds, but was shorter than I am now as well. So yes. I think I counted as overweight. Sign that reads, caution, wet floors. High risk of slipping and falling. No horseplay tolerated. I was always... Chad, you think too highly of... Why would you want me to be a jock, Chad? Jocks, universally sucked. give me more stranger inhalers. Notice between students. Did you see that crazy accident with Heather slipping on the diving board? They're being really careful here now. Mr. Fitz even shut off the drain pump and put the valve in his office. Missing handle in this device. .210 is overweight at middle school. It's mainly your .210 at certain height is overweight. Had a growth spurt, and then I started like doing a lot of like walking. Pool closed. Not anymore. Yuck, no way am I going down there. I gotta drain the black goop before I climb in. Chat just wants you to bully them, Dartigan. Don't get. Why does Chad want to be bullied so much? Ain't good for your mental state, you know. There's a phone ringing in that office. I wonder who could be calling. That's probably where they keep the Magnum, right? In the school. It's an incident report about a student who was injured. Heather slipped on the diving board and broke her leg. She stated she was an oily substance on the diving board that caused her to slip. Fortunately, we could not find evidence of the substance. We believe this was an accident.
Hello? Amy!
Do you really think I'd date you, Viv? I know about that sad, sappy letter you wrote me. You don't even have the guts to say it on my face.
No. No, wait. I know this isn't you, Amy.
I know the real you would want to
Just go
date me.
home, Viv. I'm happy here. So happy.
Where is your right-wing Christianity?
I'll save you, no matter what. Even if you do hate me.
It's a sticky note. Password reminder, year both teams won gold. What nostalgic year is this game set in? I think the modern, we're like in like a weird time, like modern times, but I think we're also in 1991. You know? It's like the ghosts have brought us back to like, you know, some moment frozen in time. What about left-wing Christianity? Does such a thing actually exist? Boys Swim Team Gold, 1987. Girls Swim Team Gold, 1980. Girls Swim Team Gold, 1990. Girls Swim Team Gold, 1987. Yeah, it's 1987, right? Pick up the pull pump handle. Back before emos went extinct. Ah, they did kind of like, you know, emo ain't really a thing anymore, is it? Goth, however, remains. Goth is forever. Emos were weak. They were cold, thrown into like the the unmarked graves that they belonged to. There are still emos among us. You kidding? No, there are not. they've been surpassed by other like cultural genres. I don't know if the pump is going to be able to deal with all this goop. Peace and love to all except furries. They need to face the Emperor's justice. They are heretical. They would be counted as mutants in that world, wouldn't they? Emus are eternal. Emos, on the other hand, are not. They had a very short shelf life. That is a very deep pool, by the way. I don't think that's standard. A burnt letter in rose. Dear Chrissy, understudy no longer, it's your turn to shine. Your secret admirer. I bet it's like a dark-haired Spaniard hitting on this lady. Pick up the raffle crank. I would say it's a diving pool, but there didn't seem to be a diving board. Yeah, there are like, those like practice deep diving, pools, but I don't think they have those in high school. Oh. Hide in the bucket. What is the monster in this game? It is literally a monster that has a light, stage light for a head. You see, that's how you make a monster nowadays for video games. Just take a body, a human figure, and then give it a weird head. Upstairs. Shit. What is a metaphor for the light monster? I don't know. We haven't gotten that far yet. Example: Pyramid Head, amongst other things. Then you have that Safe Head guy from the Evil Within. Then you have Siren Head more recently. Oh shit. Okay, that's not cool. You're like, you came through a wall. He's like floating. Yeah, I gotta use, my lungs are almost melted. Would you kill Santa Claus and the whole magic of Christmas if someone paid you to? How much we talking? I thought about playing Sinning Poppy Playtime. Yes, I will probably wait until the 4th episode. I think the 4th episode is the last one, right? So once that comes out, maybe, yeah. Whether I'd sin it or not, I don't know. But I definitely want to play it. Big money, big money, big money, big money. Shit, I got another fuse. Alright, so we gotta like turn on the gym's power. I'm just kind of brute forcing this one. I've asked Dartigan if he would play the new Elden Ring game, Night Rain, like 5 times and he remains unread. Unfortunately, I just read it. I don't really want to play the Elden Ring clone right now. Alright, maybe the switch goes over here. Don't ask me how this works, I'm just like brute forcing it. If brute forcing it can even work. What? Maybe not. Maybe I can't brute force it anymore. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, I see. We need it there, I think. So it needs to be in the Omega symbol. Riveting, I know. This game is not too long. Apparently you play as both characters, though, I think. This isn't working. The damn gym powered on. I've tried every combination of this. Excuse me. Guide says sit the thing to X1 on that panel. I don't know what that... I don't know what X1 is. Can't do an X1. I mean, it is set to X1, so I've already got that. Unless I need, like, max power. I need it on this one. You know the problem with these analog horror games is everything feels a little too deliberate in the way they try to emulate the games of old. Back in the day, games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil 2 were a product of creative effort. No, but yep, I mean, I made that argument, but what else are they going to do, though? They have to do something. They're just like trying to relive those olden days. Does do it on red side, though? I mean, I had it there. Nothing was happening. It's this thing, I mean, it's this one down here that I need. It's this frequency I need to be on. Maybe this still needs to be over here, though. But, really? Okay. That was it. The gym is fully powered. Are the game deving tools from last century still available? I mean, they would be, but why would you want to use them? You can use modern tools to make something that's like it's old. But people, yes, people use the Doom engine and even like the Duke Nukem 3D engine to still make games today. Right. I guess the HVAC system should have power now. The windy. Come back, the windy. This is a no bully zone. You don't have to worry. Gotta head out. Hey, GMC, thanks for being here tonight. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. May I offer you some onions and waffle tea? I have to turn those down, I believe. Onions and waffle tea. What the hell was that puzzle? That was a multi-series puzzle to like get through all this shit so we can turn on the HVAC system for the other building. A lot of electrical engineering is happening right now. Smoke in the building has cleared up. Bunnyside Theater. Must be the theater Amy was talking about. That Steam achievement makes it sound like you got certified for flipping 3 switches. I mean, that's all it takes sometimes. No high school girl would ever be able to solve this, but a high school boy, on the other hand, they'd totally get it, wouldn't they? Yeah. Boys know what they're doing. Some degrees framed for the school counselor. What about non-binary pals? Them too. They definitely wouldn't get it. Only man knows how to flip switches. Counselor incident form. Few students were bullying Chrissy in the arts hallway, but Rial stopped the fight. Both students were counseled on the situation and are back in class. So glad the anti-bullying assembly had an effect. Good old Raoul. Or Raoul's name getting pronounced differently every time. I think Raoul's are used to that because no one can ever say it real properly multiple times in a row. Raoul, Raoul's. Did they have anti-bullying propaganda back in your day? If they did, you'd be called gay for following it. There are fire sprinklers on the ceiling. I can get into the theater if I find a way to turn them on. Like, you believe that non-bully shit? What are you, gay? That would be the response 99% of the time. Damn, she's strong. Debris, the debris is too heavy for me to lift on my own. Seems like I got it in place, the, you know, that, oh, whatever. What you're telling me is that you are pro-bullying. I am not pro-bullying. I'm just talking to you as, you know, things would be done, in reality. The map of the classrooms in the building. You can make notes here if I get lost. A poetry class. Or the hallways are locked. Well, okay, the counselor's office didn't really have much in it. Did you ever take crack at the bully? Did I ever take a crack? Not did I ever take crack at the bullying gig in school? No, I was never what you call the school bully. I do remember once or twice there was someone I made jokes about, because I didn't like them. But I never was like just like picking targets, like, oh, this person's weaker than me, I can make fun of them and get like, you know, some actual validation of my miserable life. Can't lift this. The counselor's office. This door's locked. Does the fire hurt you? I assume yes, fire hurt. Fire bad. Failed to notice because the darts refined vocals and his ability to roll his R's. Wow. I can't actually roll my R's. I wish I could. You be crack-a-lackin' crazy for bullying those two people. I didn't bully two people. It was one poor dude who stole from me. That's apparently how you solve that. What was my style in high school? I don't really think I had a specific style. I just wore whatever that looked good on me or felt good. Did I like The Matrix? Yes, I really did like The Matrix 1. Didn't like Matrix 2 and 3. It's okay, I can make fun of other poor people. I was a poor person. Bust is cracked and the face is missing. Take the hallway keys from the statue's hand. There's an inscription. Fire in my heart. Never shall we part. What about Matrix 4? I have not seen it and I have no interest. Everything I heard about it was bad. Blue or red pill? Both at the same time. Who knows what'll happen. You haven't seen any Matrix movie. I mean, Matrix 1 is worth a watch. I've actually, I thought about making a classic sin on that Enter the Matrix game. Could be for some good stuff. Can you turn your voice up a little? Game is a bit loud. Have you guys been able to hardly hear me all night? And no one mentioned it until just now. Here, I'll turn the game down so there isn't really much but like a drone sound to hear anyways. Now you should be able to hear me. Have you watched the Animatrix? Yeah, years ago. Just that the drone sounds are loud. How about now? Gonna update, update it. I can further lower OBS audio. Now I'm fine? Okay. Which actor do you prefer, Keanu Reeves or Lawrence Burnt Fish? Lawrence Burnt Fish, huh? Keanu was like kind of perfect for a role like Neo, so probably in that one, Keanu. A note between students. Raoul. Thank you for standing up for me last week. I'm really excited to be in the play together. Mr. Crane says I need extra acting lessons, so I have to stay late after school with him most days. But maybe we can practice together sometime on the weekend. Chrissy. Did you ever play Detention? Excellent horror game. Nope, never even heard of it. Never even heard of it. Did you ever see Blue-Eyed Samurai? And what are your thoughts? That's relatively recent, isn't it? I haven't seen it. I think I saw like a clip or something of it, like some like nondescript little girl boy samurai like moving fast. That's weirdly how I would describe it. That's the clip I saw. Couldn't really tell if it was a boy or girl. I'm assuming if it's a samurai, it's probably boy though. Degrees and awards. This teacher must have been really serious about theater. I mean, she better be. That's the only job you can get as a theater kid. Some kind of construction contract. Description of work. Installation of a prop chandelier. Additional notes. Client requests the chandelier to be installed hanging over the stage. 3 ropes will be used to secure the fixture. You understand the risk? Please accept this agreement. Contract is signed by several members of the school staff. What's going on with this rug? Radio. What's going on with that radio? Big metal hatch with a strange keyhole. Don't have a keyboard. Now it's Onimusha game, and anime came out in 2023. Yeah, the anime is like all 3D though, right? Are people like grossed out by that? But yeah, I'm guessing that anime did well enough. So like, hey, maybe people want this shit. There we go. A note between students. Okay, that's Raoul. Flirting with Raoul. What does it mean to have good stage presence? You look hot. At least on stage. And in your costume. What did you think it was? This is a Silent Hill game, but the entire game took place in the school, isn't it? Thanks for the stream, Dart. Hey, it's my pleasure, Montezuma. Gotta hit the rack a bit early tonight. Gotta be up in about 5 hours. Hey, you sleep well, dude. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. What am I looking for? Oops, went the wrong way. That was where I just came from. Drama class. Are we looking for the music room next? I'm not sure what we're looking. We're looking for a way to turn the sprinklers on. Hey, am I cognizant? You have a good night too, dude. Thanks for all the stuff tonight. I'm saying you need to go to the music room. I mean, well, you don't need to give it unless I'm asking you for help. You don't need to give it to me. I'll eventually figure it out. This game is pretty straightforward. Maybe I want to go to this chemistry class first. Diary page. I can't believe it. Raoul asked me to be his girlfriend. We made it official and brought promise necklaces at the mall. Now kissing him on stage will be even more romantic. There are hearts drawn all over the page. I'm going to take that. Pick up the jack. Yeah, I'm sorry, this high school girl ain't carrying around a car jack. This shit's heavy. Once you get a promise necklace that costs $10 at a shopping mall, you're stuck for life. Exactly. True love.
Where are you?
Get wrecked, loser. There's more monsters or just Spotlight Head? It is just Stage Light Head is the only monster that I know of or I've seen. I mean, you can't really do anything about it except like avoid it, so they don't really need more than the one. Music clash. Note between students, did you see Raul and Chrissy are hanging out together now? Isn't that because they are both leads in the play? Well, I see them giggling together and passing notes in class. Feels like more than just friends. Way to go, weird girl. You must be one of the most popular guys at school. Social life, level up. What is the punishment of getting caught by Spotlight? He burns your skin and then you gotta like use your inhaler to heal. A notice poster. I told you, chat, a horror game can't exist without a piano puzzle. New practice schedule for Phantom of the Opera. All orchestra students participating must attend each session. Geez, these poor students had to practice so much. Note between students, is it me, or has participating for this new play been really intense? No, we all been feeling the stress. Drama teacher has been micromanaging everything. Ugh, I can't wait until this play is over. I'm the next Picasso. He wasn't a pianist, you know. Can't plug in. I can plug in cables here. I don't have any cables. Slot for. I'm surprised she knows what a VHS tape is. Ancient technology. Do you view games as a type of escapism? I'm not trying to escape from anything when I'm playing a video game. I can see other people using it as that. To me, they're just, you know, experiences. It's an experience. I go one. There we go. A burned letter and a rose. How could you break my heart? He will just hold you back. I won't let him ruin our special night. You love your cat. His name is Gumika. That is a rubbery in English. Well, hey, I love my two cats too. So hey, you're a good person in my book. What's going on with this mirror? Looks like it was hung up differently from the others. A diary page. I got another admirer letter. I thought Raoul was my admirer, but now I'm not. And now I'm sure it isn't him. I'm so scared. I feel like I'm constantly being watched. I should know this letter. I should show this letter to Raoul. You pick up the face piece, and someone was behind it. An isekai without bodily harm. Ever gotten so mad you shoved a remote controller up your ass? No, but I've seen the video you talk about. That's always like a check on me. Like I never want to reach that level of, anger. All right, that's all we can do down this hallway until we get like the other stuff for the music room. In the ceiling? Okay. Yo, can you turn it down? We're trying to sleep in here. That's awfully bright. What is a phrase I should call her mean? I should call mom? And I don't know what does it mean to you? I know what the meme is though, but I have a cleaner mind than that. Alright. You can go put the face thing. No 10 only lines for this tire. I mean, this ain't beat season. Do you believe escapism is valid or just pathetic? I don't believe it's pathetic. There are some people, I mean, there are plenty of times everyone just wants to get away from the, something going on in their life or their life in general. So no, I don't think you should use it as a crutch. You do have to, like, if there's something making you want to just, like, check out of reality, you do need to focus on whatever is, like, making you feel that way. Otherwise, eventually video games aren't going to be enough. And even those won't satisfy you. You need to do, you have to be in a good place to enjoy a video game, I feel. This girl better be an engineer. She better be on the STEM course. So her head would have been free either. Keanu Reeves filmed his secret level episode with a broken kneecap. He shot for 13 hours straight with a brace. He doesn't leave set. He just nips out for it, has a cigarette, comes back and says, "Let's go again." How did he break his kneecap? What's this meme of shoving a controller up your prison pocket? There's like a famous like meme video of some kid getting like just rage drunk after his mom canceled his WoW account that I'm pretty sure it's fake because he just had a camera up in his room for some reason. And he's like autistically screaming and then tries to like, he strips down to his underwear and like tries to shove a Wiimote up his butt real quick. But then it just, I'm pretty sure it's fake. I've always had that suspicion. Like, this doesn't seem natural. He just have a camera in his bedroom. Digital media. Literature class. Do I have autism? I don't believe I do. I don't think I have any of the signs. Smosh, whoever had that dude on his show and he admitted it was fake. I mean, yeah, why would you just have a camera in your bedroom? Student delinquency slip. Student name Raul Rochaud. Reason for delinquency: unexcused absences. Notes: have not been able to make contact with student. Somebody scribbled all over this whiteboard. Note between students. Dude, people have been freaking out since Raul went missing. Yeah, Chrissy has been in the media room printing all those posters. It's so sad. Do you think she could have done something? No way, she is so depressed. Maybe he ran away to get away from her, hahaha. So much gossiping. A kid goes missing and they're joking about it. So cruel. What shows do I watch? Well, I just watched... what have I watched recently? Nothing at the moment, actually. I don't really, but, I don't know. Nothing, or at least nothing worth mentioning, I don't think. What did I watch recently? I recently watched, well, I did watch The Last of Us TV show, finally, so there's that. It was pretty good. What kind of box is this? Okay, we need the solution first. You mentioned Shogun and Arcane. Yeah, I've watched the first season of Arcane like 2 years ago, but I did watch the most recent season. And yeah, I watched Shogun. Oh, I remember these stupid things. Need the I can put a transparent sheet on this projector. Used to think games as escapism was childish and silly until I lost my dad recently in 2023. I've been gaming a lot more since then. It's been therapeutic in a way also. I know it sounds corny, but your streams have been comforting too, Dartigan. Thank you for what you do. Hey, I'm glad to help you with any of that, and keep your mind off those things. And help you just enjoy life, small parts of it, a few hours out of your day. Makes me that much happier. I do what I do. Okay, it looks like I need to find something before I can solve that puzzle. Did you see the 40k secret level episode? No, I haven't watched any of that. Don't exactly have time right now. Digital media. Otherwise known as computers and shit. A message on the screen says, printer is ready. Please insert disk with data to print file. Display stand. Use the computers on the table to print documents. Do you think your cats understand you? Not in my words, but tone of voice, for sure. As on the screen says, please insert disk to save file. Poster. Transparency printers are now available for use. You can print out transparencies used for overhead projectors. Use a designated computer for printing when you have a file ready. The diary page. Can't stop thinking about the letter I got before Raoul went missing. Tried to tell my parents about it, but the note is gone. Couldn't find it. They don't believe me. Too scared to go to anyone else. I need to do what I can to find Raoul. Stack of missing posters. Missing. Raoul Rasoul. Last seen at Sunnyside High on 0301. I see some streamers worry that streaming makes them become caricatures of themselves as though concern for you. Not for me in the slightest, because I actually do I am just myself. I'm not putting on an act or a caricature whatsoever. I can definitely see some people doing that because they think they're not entertaining enough as is, so they have to create a more entertaining person of themselves. Can concern themselves way too much with the content. So no, I don't have that worry about myself. I am pretty well grounded. What's the procedure when you find your Patreon content on other websites? I haven't done that yet. I mean, if you find it on a website though, you can issue a DMCA, or you can contact the website to take it down. But sometimes it's on websites where that it's like, hey, this website domain is in belongs to Russia, and you're probably not gonna get taken down. There's only so much you can do. Wait, have you been finding my content on some sketchy Russian website? Is that how it is? Is that how it would be? Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either. That kind of thing does happen. Usually it's only I think the only people who really care about that are usually for OnlyFans content. Thankfully. Shit! Oh, burn it! Burn it! Light, hot. School announcement. All students must return home if you are not involved in after-school activity. For your safety, please follow these rules. Do not talk to strangers. Walk together in groups. Stranger approaches you, just say no. I'm sure they'll listen. Remember, kids, just say no. That's the magic word. All the pedophiles and drug dealers will listen to you. They're reasonable people. A biology book. For our next project, we will be dissecting a lovebird. Lovebirds are known for choosing one mate for life. If we break their heart, will they be able to move on and find a new mate? Also, this teacher is fucked up. Small dissected organs look pristine. OnlyFans girls have gone too far. Really? I don't know. What have they done? What have the OnlyFans girls done? I know this pornography on the internet thing is a new thing, but we gotta give it a chance. You know what? I think I can take another blast of light before I need to use my inhaler. Cage was damaged in the fall. There's something wrapped around the mannequin's wrists. You can bend the bars with the right tool to grab it. Take the TV cables. Where Goth Girl? That's who we're trying to find, actually. Okay, that's the... I need a VHS tape now. VHS tape. I don't know what this bird has to do with anything, though. Just say no is exactly what the adults said while passing around drugs to the kiddos during Dare Symbol. Her name is Amy. Yeah, I feel like, you know, Amy ain't a very good goth girl name. She needs to, like, get a new one. This girl named Vivian is a much better, like, goth girl name. When are we getting the OnlyFans of your bare, moist abs and sensual biceps? Never. The only thing you'll get from me is feet pics, sir. And maybe my calves. What's a goth name? Delilah. Rose. Vivian. Those are all good goth names. Daria. Daria wasn't a goth. Daria was just like, you know, bored and depressed. She'd seen it all. Indifferent is the word I think I'm looking for. Diary page. Without Raoul, I feel so broken. Why am I still in the play? I only auditioned because I wanted him to notice me. And now he's gone. There's no point in doing the show anymore. I'm telling Mr. Crane today that I quit. You picked up a VHS tape. I have to ask, how many people have settled for a shitty person because everyone before them seemed even worse? It seems like a good choice where they are mentally. Hopefully not. Some people do, but hopefully not. That's not a good way to do things. I don't sign up for any OnlyFans, but to be bothered by another adult's choices is wild. On the internet these days, a lot of people don't have enough real problems, so they have to, like, really care about what everyone else is doing. Me, I like to make jokes about OnlyFans because, hey, it's funny. I don't really give a shit what someone does. You want to put your nudes online or your sexy cosplay? Hey, it's whatever. Hope you make good money from it. I mean, I'm not much better. I have a Patreon where I, like, you know, post, like, exclusive vids that you can get right now for just $3 a month. And they're good. They're almost a dozen exclusive videos up. Good stuff. You won't find classic and DLC sins anywhere else, you know, the door's locked. Non-VTuber streamers have been renamed as flesh tubers. I refuse to be labeled by VTubers as a flesh tuber, I'm afraid. They don't get to decide that for me. You like your nudes AI dente? That's a lot of, you know, the windays up there. You guys cool? You look like those like little babies that you had to kill a bunch of in Silent Hill 1. Anyways, I'm leaving. They want to suck my blood, well, we'll recommend it. That's how you get the virus. The virus. Chad, do you think vampires would make really good astronauts? Shit. Ow. Okay, now we get those lungs have been scorched. No, you don't think vampires I actually think would make the best astronauts. They don't have to breathe air. They don't have to worry about gravity affecting their biology. They don't have to worry about the cold. They don't have to eat technically. They can like sleep for long periods of time. They don't have to worry about radiation. They're perfect astronauts. Just send them up there with some blood packs. They're good for a long, long time. Why aren't we using them? Won't the blood packs freeze? I mean, you can freeze them and then thaw them out. Right. Okay, I think literature class is where that thing on the floor was at. No, this is no, wrong place. Where I need to bring that thing once I get the printer going. This is where I print them out. Okay. I need to go back over this one place. Space, wouldn't a vampire be surrounded by sun? Actually, no. Only if they're like near the sun. Which most of the time, in 99.99999% of space, you will not be near a star. So I'm here, so computer, okay, drama club and music club, got something I need. Any silver is used in the space station or suits, they would die on the spot. I don't think they use silver in that. It's all like titanium and shit. Here we are. The placard with a name on it. It's too old and faded to read. Now mummies would be good astronauts. I still think vampires are superior. If I mess with any of the Chilla's arts games, yes, I played a couple of those actually. They're alright. I just think there's a few too many of them and not enough of them are like special enough. Would werewolves be good at working as security guards on a night shift? As long as they don't have to work the, I mean, they're only gonna like, they're gonna 99, most of the month, they're gonna be like a regular human, you know? It's only on the full moon that they're gonna be anything special. I don't know for sure. Okay, there we go, need that. We got the blank floppy disk. All right, on to the music room. I think that's all we need in here. Give the vampires blood tubes like astronauts have those food tubes and look like toothpicks. Exactly. It's way easier to like make vampires into astronauts. You don't need to worry about heating and oxygen and all this shit. Amazing the random things you say. I mean, that's just how my brain works. Just how it works. The tape goes. This better not be porn. Okay. Doot. 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 Shit. What was it again? Okay, it's like the big blood stain, then the two, okay, right there, and then the one behind the blood stain. Boop, 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 boop. I was a little bit over. These two. There we go. Chad, do you know what those notes spell? Dead. You pick up the face piece. A diary page. I tried telling Mr. Crane that I quit, but he wouldn't accept it. He said I couldn't quit the show and that it was my time to shine. It sounded just like a letter I got. I have a feeling he knows something about Raoul's disappearance. It's a conspiracy to keep me away from Raoul. Game remind you of Silent Hill 1? It should. It is very intentionally like Silent Hill 1. Alright, now we go back to the other side of the school. Low poly yacht, now we cooking. Is that what you're concerned with here? piece of paper and I have a mask. Hey, it is, in a magical world, finding a broken mask thingy is like, a symbol of God that you're on the right track. Shit, I thought he was done. Cooked me a little bit there. My lungs. This ghost or whatever it is wouldn't be that threatening to someone with healthy lungs. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes, I am. I'm back to a regular streaming schedule. So 4 to 5 days a week, and then my 2 days off. This is only day 3. Powerful lights. I mean, hey, they're actually just like theater lights, so depending how close you are to those, I guess they might hurt. Choose to be a vampire? Hell yes, I'd be a vampire. Not even a question I need to think about. Alright, so computer lab to print out the thing, then the poetry lab to figure out the thing, and then I guess we'll get another like piece, and then we can like get into the theater. Jute. Put that floppy to use. Documents being saved to disk. Please wait. The fuck am I watching? Just tuned in and already my eyesight being bombarded with bright light. P.S. I'm in the dark. I mean, I'm Shit. It's kind of the whole point here. We got like a monster with a search beam on it. Alright, take the floppy with the data. He wants to stop all the downloading. My lungs, I can take another like blast of light to the lungs. Ooh, close. His footsteps hurt too. Okay, we need that asthma inhaler right now. Documents printing. Please retrieve from printer. Just pop in. Hey, Blimp, what's up, dude? Need to make it to the printer. Taxes and boredom, I'll be paying mine soon, actually. Oh, shit. are you staying over there right now? Game looks interesting, but I frankly don't care. Well, that's a weird attitude to have. It looks interesting, but I don't care. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but I've been enjoying it. Alright, we got the printer sheet. Love blooms in bright light, my cage hides in deep dark, curtain rises at dusk. Yeah, I've got something here. Love blooms in bright light, my cage hides in the deep dark, curtain rises at dusk, betrayal came before the show start. You haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend Yuppie Psycho. I think it might be right up your Yuppie Psycho. Interesting. The name has me intrigued, but I know nothing about it other than that. Alright, so Mongolian death worms would be good for building subway tunnels. Oh, they would be. I love those things. My cage hides in the deep dark. Okay. Okay, cage hides in the deep dark, so right there, I'm assuming. Oh, my ear itches. Takes a while to get used to a new audio headset. Alright. What's the next one? Love blooms in bright light, curtain rises at dusk. Love blooms at curtain rises at dusk. Betrayal came before the show's start. There we go. No more smooching. A diary page. Opening night will be my chance to find out if Mr. Crane is hiding something. While he is busy, I'll take his bag and see if I can find anything about Raoul. Hope I'm wrong about everything. Pick up the face piece. So the theater teacher killed Raoul. Ever play action RPGs? Plenty of them. Plenty of them, my son. Plenty. Alright, we need to get to the... Put the final statue piece in. I guess that'll, like, put out the fire. $16.99 on Steam and overwhelmingly positive. I'd say it's the most unique indie horror game. Well, send me a link to it and I'll check it out. This story is significantly less fucked up than Goosebumps book. Goosebump books aren't usually that fucked up. They're very, like, child-friendly. I've read plenty of Goosebump books, unless they've gotten way darker in recent years. Actually, does R.L. Stine still write Goosebumps books? I have to feel he's, like, retired. Cave. Sorry, Dart. Where should I send the link to first time? If you're on my Discord, you can just send it directly to me on a private message. Expensive looking home stereo. Did someone live here? This entire school is people with like bad, breathing. Everyone needs an inhaler. Stack of blank VHS tapes. Zone 1. A video of a feed of a dressing room. Zone 2. It's a video feed of the theater entrance. Zone 3. It's just static. Zone 4. It's a video feed of the girls' locker room. Uh-oh. Okay, we're getting into fucked up territory now. Written over it. Usual hangout spot. Enters at 8 a.m. Uses bathroom in electives hallway. Play the Goosebumps 90s PC point-and-click game with Jeff Goldblum as Dracula. We would be playing that only for Jeff Goldblum as Dracula. R.L. Stein is still authoring. Does he still write Goosebumps? Old disposable camera, no pictures remaining. Photo album is completely empty. Some diagrams for a stage play. There's an ornate chandelier hanging over the stage and positions for all the actors. Shriveled roses. They were probably really pretty once. More of those red envelopes I've been seeing around. Stack of blank paper. The premium texture has a soft grain. Off color white too. Perfect. Water cannot. Conduit failure detected. Intricate set of pipes that route water. There is a missing pipe that needs to be replaced. I'm beginning to think our theater teacher was a perv. Google again says, yes, he is still making Goosebump books. Okay, I wonder if they're still like as shitty as they were when I was a kid. Need a different set of keys. A sewer tunnel. It collapsed and totally blocked. Looks like the bars were sawed off at some point. You know what I need? A good night's sleep, so I'll be bidding you all a good night. I hope Dartigan has fun, and I hope everybody else is well pleasured by the night's events. It's a weird way of putting it, but you have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. Oh, it actually is past 11 p.m. already. Damn. Like somebody dug it out from this side. I can crawl through. A burned letter in rose. My star, tonight is our night. All the pain will have been worth it. Mountain of bouquets and congratulation cards. Some old dresses and costumes are beautiful but covered in dust. A diary. I did it. I went through Mr. Crane's bag. There was a small key and some photos, all of me. I feel sick. One of the photos was taken from where the mirror is in this room. I know there's an opening behind it. The show is about to start, but I need to find out what's behind there. Hope I can find Raoul. Pick out the prison cell key. Small promise necklace. Pile of photos. They're all of the same person. Have you read Welcome to Deadhouse? It's a Goosebumps book about the... Yeah, that's the very first one, isn't it? I did read that one. Yeah, it's all about like a town full of like zombie ghosts or something like that. And yeah, the family gets invited there because they need to like absorb their spirit or something. Yeah, I remember that. YouTube chat numbers declining, understandable. I mean, it is getting late. Some people are going to bed or they've seen enough and they're like, yeah, okay, I'll see you next time, Dartigan. The numbers have been really good tonight for this game, for like this weird little indie game. But don't you worry about that. Let your old pal Dartigan worry about them numbers. Are you a fan of Charles Dickens? I mean, Christmas Carol, I guess, is alright. Getting sleepy, so I'm off to a dark fire. You also have a good night, dude. I think I'm almost done with this game, too, by the way. I think I just need to get into the theater. Small cot. It's old and dirty and has a smell I can't quite figure out. Ugh. Uh-oh. A barrel filled with trash and ashes. Looks like someone was burning whatever was inside. That's a promise necklace there. So I'm assuming the teacher killed Raoul out of jealousy and burned his body here, or kept him up here, and then well, the rest of the school ended up getting burned down. Finally watched one of your streams from beginning to end. Hey, thank you, Hassan. We're almost done. I think we're approaching the end of the game. Hmm? I'm gonna turn the radio on. Okay, there's a clock. Hmm. Wait, well, what do I need to do here? Zone 1. I need Zone 2 to be sprinklers on. Do you think 1984 was one of the things that inspired cyberpunk genre? I wouldn't be surprised if there was some inspiration in there. You're going to bed. Hey, Isaiah, have a good night, man. We need Zone 2. This song is really good, by the way. Hmm. Okay, let me turn this off. Why is my character in a dilapidated school? Because spooky things happen in schools. I feel like I'm missing... I mean, I got the part I needed, but it doesn't seem to be like... I can't anything more than zone 1 to light up. Okay, zone 4 is online. Okay, okay. There we go. There we go. Did it. Alright, we can now get into the theater. Oh shit. Someone in that room back there. If you were to get beat by either Batman or Spider-Man, who would you prefer? Batman is a regular human. Him, please. Spider-Man could kill you realistically with a punch. Okay, nothing here anymore. I mean, yeah, Spider-Man is way stronger than he's given credit for. Still here, I just now got done beating Kingdom Come 2. It was fun. Made me mad a little bit, but my review is 8 out of 10. Hey, I'm glad you liked it. This water feels deeper. Alright, I think this is it, chat, if I'm not mistaken. Amy Tanaka, poster of Amy. Come see our new star, Amy Tanaka. On stage now. My goth girlfriend. I didn't know she was Japanese and goth. Note between students. I'm so glad Amy replaced Chrissy for the show. Chrissy didn't understand Crane's vision. She was too obsessed with her dead boyfriend. Yeah, what a loser. At least, wow, at least they are together now. I'm glad that chandelier crushed her. She deserved it. That can't be real. That's a classic way of dying in the theater, getting crushed by a chandelier. Masterpiece literature says, Dartigan says that Animal Farm is better. I think Animal Farm is better than 1984, yeah. One who holds back to fight thugs, or the one who's not shy away from causing brain damage. Plus Batman got, I'm pretty sure like Spider-Man causes plenty of brain damage. They just don't depict that. It's kind of hard to hold back your strength in that part. I mean, what crime am I committing that'd make them want to punch me anyways? Okay, what's about to happen?
Amy? I can't believe I actually found you. I'm coming to get you. Hold on just a little longer.
This is very Dead by Daylight. I have to turn off all these damn generators. Ow, I got roasted. I'm getting cooked. Why is she a bird? What is going on? It's artistic, alright? Fuck. There's a story where Spider-Man webs basically choked someone to death. Yeah, that as well as broke his girlfriend's neck at one point. Also gave cancer. That's one of the creepier ones, though. That wasn't his super strength either that gave her cancer. It was something else. Why does an inhaler only have one puff in it? Excellent question. No idea. And why am I using other people's inhalers? That can't be sanitary. Uh-oh.
Amy! Don't worry. I'll get you out of there.
Like I'm gonna kill her doing this, but alright. Feels kind of intentional. Oh, my neck.
Amy! Are you okay?
My head. Where are we? Where's the library?
You don't remember what happened?
Kinda. We were playing with the spirit board, but then things got blurry and I started dreaming about a monster that locked me up in this cage. This is all real?
I'll catch you up later. First, we have to get you out of here.
You're not taking her away from me. I won't lose her again.
Yo, this kind of light ain't good for my goth girlfriend's skin.
It's that thing! The one that put me in here! Crap, what are we gonna do?
I have to end this, for good. It's the only way we can get this thing to stop.
Be careful, Viv.
Fuck
Mess
him up. I mean, I got plenty of
How am I
combat
going to do
abilities.
this?
Oh, he's a squisher now. Oh wait, I think I know how to stop it. We electrocute him. Did I have to do something while he was electrocuted? Need to grip the barbed wire with the right tool. Snip the barbed wire. Shit. Right, now, we'll do some more engineering. Oh. Hell. Okay.
Now, how am I going to do this?
Okay. You know, getting squished, yeah, just use your inhaler on that. That's all you gotta do. Not going well. Here, use the other inhaler. Shit. I zapped my fucking self. Getting rid of the water. Okay, this one's kind of tricky for the vinyl part of it.
Now, how am I going to do this?
Let's save this big one out in the open for the last one. Right this way. Right into my trap. fire around me. Can't get to that one. Watch it. What do I do? Break it? Need something hard to stab the glass with. Stab the glass with this. Good thing that wasn't a lead bulb.
Vivian! Holy crap. You did it. You killed that thing.
I think it might have already been dead. There was like a ghost and all.
Did I really beat him? Is he gone?
Nope, hell's opening up.
Let's not stay around to find out. We gotta get out of here. Holy crap! Do you have any idea where we're going?
Anywhere but here!
Vivian! Over here!
Run. Run. Oh, again, that twisty hallway shit. This is also very Silent Hill 1 ending. Did it.
Where are we?
It's the library. We're back?
I can't believe it. Amy, are you okay? Do you remember what happened?
It's all a jumble. I can't tell what was real and what wasn't.
You were in a cage the entire time.
I just remember being so scared.
Orwell said that man's enemy
I
is
don't know what
itself,
the
and that without
thing we
man,
saw
hunger and
was, but-
overwork is abolished altogether. What is the animal?
Thank you.
What about animal hunger? Yeah, Orwell wasn't right about that one.
I
Hunger
don't
is a
think
part
I
of
would've
like
made
being
it out
alive.
there without you.
Amy, I was so scared too.
I mean, I never let on that I was terrified, but I'll say that.
Scared I'd never see you again. Scared I wouldn't be able to tell you. All night I've been
I wasn't
wanting to
afraid
share
of the
something with
monster.
you.
I was afraid I wouldn't be able
I
to
even
tell
wrote
you
it all
that I am
down
in love
because I
with
was
you.
afraid
Yeah,
to
that makes
say it,
sense.
but I'm done being afraid.
I
Amy,
enjoy this experience. Yeah, this is neat.
I like you. You know, in that way.
Oh, you want to friend me on Facebook? All right. We can now have Sesbi and Lex.
I'm so sorry about tonight. I only did all of this to try to impress you. Because, well, I feel the same way.
Do any
But
of these stories ever end with like the
you're the one
person
who's
like, oh no,
impressive.
sorry, I'm straight.
Even more
Just to
than
like,
I already
I mean,
knew.
There has to be a few. They can't always get the good ending just because they're
Now
lesbians.
Let's get the hell out of here.
No. I mean, yeah, let's go. But no, don't say it like that.
It's like, sorry, I just don't like you though. I'm into dudes.
Can we avoid anything spooky from now on?
What an ending. We fought like a ghost out of hell, like a
Definitely no more
pedophile
spirit
ghost from
boards.
hell. Like, let's go get some ice cream.
Okay?
That was sure was wild, wasn't it?
Depends. How scary.
Told you it was like the Goosebumps for gamers, chat. Is the thing gonna move? No? Mazel tov, mazel tov. Feel the spotlight. So that's what theater kids apparently fear, I guess. A girl in the skirt is severely bow-legged. PS1 game. Wait, dear player, I want to share our deepest gratitude for playing Fear the Spotlight. Two of us poured our hearts into creating this game, and even though it is not perfect, we couldn't be prouder of what we achieved. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate that you trusted us with your time to play our game. We sincerely hope that you experience even a little bit of joy we had while making it. Aww. Very, very adorable. With deep appreciation, Brian and Krista, cozy game pals. Fell asleep, was it lesbians all along? Yes, and the lesbians get good endings.
Actually, Amy, I've got one more thing I want to do before we go.
Oh.
Okay, don't take too long.
What? Huh? Why would you want to stick around this place? Folder is labeled 1991. That's a newspaper interview with a student on opening night. It was towards the back of the theater when the fire happened. Everyone saw Chrissy running on stage. We thought it was the show starting, but she wasn't even in costume. Started yelling for help, and just then the chandelier above her crashed down and burst into flames. It was awful. The newspaper article about the fire. Tragedy at Sunnyside. It is still a mystery who untied the ropes that held up the chandelier. Fortunately, many witnesses backstage did not survive the fire. Folder labeled 1995. The note from Superintendent Moore. Staff administration, as you know, Sunnyside High is still struggling with admission rates after the fire. Fortunately, we do not have enough funds to keep everyone on staff for next year. The note goes on to list several teachers who were fired from their jobs. Folder labeled 2007. It's a report from the construction company. Upon demolishing the arts hallway, our workers found some videotapes hidden under the drama classroom floorboards. There are also strange furniture in the underground sewers. Please see the provided photos and let us know how to proceed. Newspaper article reads, more than a decade after the tragic fire at Sunnyside, construction on the damaged area of the school begins. Life is strange would like a word about lesbians having happy endings. Well, sorta. A printed email between the principal and the superintendent. Principal Lee, I just looked over the report from the construction company. This gets out, parents will withdraw their students, leading to a loss of funding. This tragedy has done enough damage to our reputation. Tell the workers to destroy everything and get rid of these photos. Superintendent Moore. Last folder is labeled 2010. The newspaper clipping reads, Sunnyside High celebrates the completion of new facilities. It welcomes the largest class of students since 1990. Conspiracy, I tell you.
You shouldn't be in here, Vivian.
End of chapter 1. What? Story continues in chapter 2. There'll be more again. Oh, wait. Okay, I guess chapter 2 is already available and you play as Amy. I guess that's what we're playing tomorrow then. Gasps. I thought we were done. Shaka bra, indeed. kind of saw it was coming that you were playing as a lesbian character. I mean, I thought I was too the entire time. I mean, it starts out with you having a note telling her you want to like, ask her out tonight. It wasn't nothing being sly about that. I guess, yeah, we got another chapter we got to get through. So yeah, we'll stream the rest of this tomorrow. Sound good? Sound good? Shows both sides of the story. I think this will actually be something happening afterward because, Amy was just locked up in a cage the entirety of chapter 1. But yeah, chat, you've all been amazing tonight. Thank you for joining me. Hope you liked it. We'll finish this tomorrow. If I finish it before the, for a full stream, I might play something else, but we'll see how long it is. I'm assuming about the same length. But yeah, you've all been awesome tonight. Thank you. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button on YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitch. I got a Discord link down there. I got my Patreon link if you like my YouTube content and want to see my exclusive stuff. But thank you for all watching me and spending time with me. Thank you for the super chats, bits, memberships, subscriptions, all that wonderful stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you to the mod team. Yeah. Thanks for just being here tonight. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Be sure to stop by and we'll finish up this game and then move on to something else. Peace, everybody.